But if you look, he gets worse every time.
Yeah.
All right,
we're live.
We're live. Don't say any profanity.
Oh, we live already?
Watch.
No slurs.
Yo.
I gotta set a whole bunch of stuff up, Norm. What are you doing?
Oh, no, I'm just getting that shit done, dude.
Well,
They're fucking slacking.
see if it worked.
Bro, I'm trying to take it over here.
Make sure everything's good.
I made the title of the episode a slur.
Oh, I hate how he has his mic. Ew. I don't like that at all.
Doesn't work if you got a gut.
No, I just don't like the... Okay, there we go. I guess that's better. I don't like that at all.
Ooh, I like this. I feel like Fortante, dude.
Man,
Where's this wire?
I kind of got it shoved there because it was annoying. Shut up, Carter Opley. Wow, his headset's low as hell.
Where the fucking headphones are for?
They're on the floor over there, I think. What am I? Am I one?
Steve's gonna be shocked because those headsets.
Check,
I'm doing
check.
up.
Oh, dude, you know how to fix that? You know how to give me fucking mics and shit in here?
Yeah, you're gonna need to
Yeah.
turn me way down.
Oh, we gotta turn.
And like feedback, and I don't.
We gotta turn his down, right?
Yeah, turn 4 off.
Bang. That's off.
Yeah, I need you to turn up my people.
You want headsetsies?
Yes,
I
please.
think you're 3. So how about we just keep talking?
And a little
How about
bit
more?
more.
How about more? How about
a little
more?
bit more.
Are you there yet?
And right there.
Are you there yet?
Perfect.
All right, turn me
And
way
you
down.
need down, right? So
Way
this
down.
is
Like that.
kind of where you were in the other one, I think. More?
Can you mute?
That's
I'm
already,
still hearing a lot of me. Can
All
you
right.
mute Steve's mic? Is that on?
I did. It's already
already
muted.
shut it
Okay.
off, baby.
All right, so I can kill you more, Norman. How's that?
Kill me more, dude.
Is that better?
So I don't even need to scroll any
Yeah.
further than that one.
Talk.
Is that better or worse?
That's fine. Yeah.
That's good there.
It is sound effect.
I don't know which ones are which. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's still pretty loud. Yeah, turn that down a bit.
Yeah, actually turn me down.
Better?
Too.
Yep. Hit a sound effect again. Hit the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
manageable.
good. Yeah,
Better?
yeah.
Everyone's happy now?
Still a little louder than I'd like, but
I mean, I can
live.
keep turning.
I can live.
I can keep turning you down.
I can
Well,
bang.
that's rude,
brother. I
Kevin
can bang.
Miller.
Kevin, shut up.
Dickhead.
Nerd. Oh, this sucks. Everything sucks.
Watch your profanity.
I don't like being here.
This is weird.
I don't like being in charge. It
Oh,
sucks.
you know what we didn't do?
What?
Shut off those lines.
Oh.
Oh, the ceiling light.
I don't like not being able to see the monitor. It's weird.
Minotaur. It's a Minotaur.
Oh, we love Red Bull in this household. I was talking about it some other day. You know, it's gonna be depressing.
Steve,
in like
can
a
you give me my white box of magic? Greasiest, dude.
Oh yeah, there we go. I forgot there was hard floor back here. I didn't want to put my open Red Bull on a carpet. Welcome to confusion, because Kyle's not here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm pressing buttons.
Kyle's not here, so I can finally say it. A car rug would be way cooler than this marble.
Agreed. 100%. I don't think anyone can see it, though.
They can't, so it'd just be for us.
You can see a little bit of it, actually, over by you. Hey, Bodie.
Oh, buddy,
I know your parents abandoned you.
That's a body.
You all set up over there? Everything looking good?
I gotta redo this little chat thing. It somehow disappeared. But I got you. We working. There we go. We live.
Back to life.
What's up, Boat High?
Back to reality.
So we got 2 people in here? Sick.
Yeah. Is it me, you, and Norm?
Yeah, there's 6 people watching, and I know 2 of them are Kevin and Mike.
And that's it.
No, they are not off getting the camper or something fun. They are at a drag show. Kyle says he was bamboozled and knew nothing about it, but I disagree.
Yeah.
Why is
Kyle's
his-
doing his full Eddie Izzard right now.
Why is his mic so, like... It's, like, loose on the platform, so it's, like, jumping around. There we go. Oh, but then I can't... I don't like that.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
This isn't my normal seat. I hate it. Are you on? Yeah, you're on live chat. Okay.
Yep, we live.
Oh God.
Okay.
No, not drag races, John.
Drag queens.
Drag queens.
They could be racing.
Bro, he can't even put his arm. This is dumb.
It's because he's got little arms.
No, it's because he put the stupid trophy over there.
He's a stick figure.
I'm gonna be uncomfortable for the next 3 hours. This is dumb.
So am I.
His stupid trophy had to be
Just
here.
slide it back a little bit.
Yeah, but then I gotta like do the. Nah, it's whatever. I'll just live with it. I'll live with it.
Can't fucking help the guy.
No one
Jesus
wants
Christ.
to see my face.
It's all right.
Specified drag show and is Kyle performing? I don't. Maybe.
Maybe him and Dan Brown.
Wow, Blocka, unbelievable. Call this a defensive line.
Whoa,
Definitely O-line out here, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely not thin.
No,
Kyle's special teams.
Kyle's a tight end. Let's be real.
Kyle's a kicker.
Or
Kyle's
no,
a kicker.
He's a kicker.
Although I heard he's a pretty good receiver.
That's true.
That's the joke I was trying to make originally.
Yeah.
All right, I suppose we'll off track it. Steve, what do you got?
So off track. Saturday. The wife and I went troll hunting there's a Denmark artist where he takes like recycled wood and like reclaimed wood and stuff like that and makes these like giant trolls.
I saw your story. I was
like
wondering what the
sculptures and
hell was
stuff like
going
that.
on.
Yeah, I told Tammy I was gonna remember his name and didn't.
Attaboy.
So did that on Saturday and then went to this place called Wally's Wieners, which was pretty cool. They had a whole like, I don't know, 15, 20 different types of hot dogs. And then,
It's a lot of dogs.
yes, sir.
The best dogs.
The best dogs.
I had
Beautiful dogs.
chili cheese dog, and then I had a barbecue dog, which had bacon and Carolina like gold fever sauce on it.
Oh, like the Trader Joe's Carolina Gold
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah, I just had to go to Trader Joe's the other day, and my wife made me grab 4 bottles of that because I didn't. Apparently, it's seasonal.
The gold
really?
sauce?
The Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. Apparently, they only have that in Trader Joe's in the summer. So
Interesting.
she's like, "It's going to be leaving soon. So since you're going to Trader Joe's anyway, can you just go grab me like 4 or 5 bottles so I'm good for the
Yeah.
winter?"
Yeah, right.
I would definitely say gold sauce is definitely up there with the best. Although it's
yeah.
made with a lot of honey mustard, isn't it?
Yeah, honey mustard and barbecue sauce mixed
Yeah,
together.
so that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it more heavy on the barbecue sauce side because like
I like sweet barbecue
I'm not
sauce.
a big like honey mustard or mustard guy personally, but yeah. So
Same, gold sauce is good though.
it is the artist's name is Thomas Dombo. He's from like Denmark. There's actually like 5 of them in Rhode Island that we saw.
Yeah, 'cause the
Interesting.
troll
Oh, that's
thing-
so
We saw-
much better.
yeah, we saw 3. We saw 3 out of 5, which was cool. Sunday.
So does he like? So he carves these
look
little
pretty big.
statues and hides them around.
No,
The
they were
They're,
huge.
no, they're like giant. Yeah, they're like.
His story. I saw
but
his
it's like
story.
a scavenger hunt. You're going to find them.
I mean, not really a scavenger hunt. I
Oh
mean,
no, that's a
they're-
large troll.
More just like an
yeah.
adventure.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's them sleeping. My hot dogs.
Those are some dogs.
The dogs.
Yeah, that's like one that's hidden in the woods.
Steve takes live photos of everything.
I sure do.
I do too.
I fucking hate it.
See, I like it because then I catch dumb shit with them.
Yeah.
My hands are too shaky, dude. If I take a live photo, it's gone.
Oh,
This
okay.
one's like chilling next to like the lake with like a rock in his hand, which is
okay,
pretty cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, so he
Does
has,
he carve them on the spot or does he bring them in?
that I have no idea. I didn't like dig too deep into it.
Yeah.
I just know
Yeah.
Tammy wanted to do it. Her birthday's on Thursday, so we're trying to do like you know how it is for the wives.
'Cause
It's like
that's
a birthday
like-
week, not like a
Birthday week, yeah.
Iceland, Denmark, those places, they like legitimately believe in like trolls and
Oh,
stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like part of their like.
Yep.
beliefs
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
why I assumed they were small little statues, and it's why it's like wrongfully assumed. Although it's a great idea. If we have any Icelandic friends out there that can, kind of carry the namesake of this,
I don't think anyone from
of like a little like troll scavenger hunt, like you
That would
carve
be
them and
cool.
hide them in like a park or
Yeah,
something.
kind of like geocaches.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
the things,
Yeah.
geocaches, and also the I see it a lot in like people do it in Manchester where with the painted rocks.
Oh yeah.
And they like you'll walk up to a restaurant and there's one sitting on the side. in the-
Geocachers or geocaches
Yeah.
seem like it'd be a lot of fun, but every person that looks for those is the most annoying person
Uh-huh.
on the internet.
I've done it like
It's always
twice.
like the
There's
YouTubers
one up by my
that
house.
are just
Yeah.
trying to like talk to kids, and I was like, and I was walking,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
found this. What would I do next?
The YouTube voice?
guys? Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah, that's annoying.
just
There's
I
one
just
up-
I just like the little tricks they do.
We
Show me
found
the
one up by
tricks.
our house because like my road is Holbrook Hill, There's actually is a Holbrook Hill behind my house. Like that's where if you look on a
Damn,
map,
listen
that's
to
where it
Dan
is.
just doxing himself
I
knowing that
live
he's
there
moving in
for
a month.
2 more weeks. Go ahead, come find me. But there's like bike trails back there, and we've gone back there before and walked around. And one day I look, and there was a little thing on the tree. I don't remember what it was, and then under it's like an ammo box, and I'm like, I just geocached and didn't even know it.
Yeah, I did it like once or twice. There was like a park near my house. And I was like, fuck it, why not? And it's just like little like knickknacks in there and whatnot, and like, so I just like signed my name in like the little log. But Sunday, we did a lake day.
Hell yeah!
Turning out, I'm really turning into a lake guy.
Welcome.
The kayak is fun, but then the wife's cousin got a jet ski.
Yeah, see, motors are way more fun.
Yeah, this is my first time ever on a jet ski.
Yep.
Pinned it out at 53 immediately.
53 on the water is like, it doesn't sound like a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And I started like getting into it. Like, so I took like my first rip. I was pretty like mellow about it. You know?
You're being,
Yeah.
When we first got our jet skis, I was the same way. I'm making the longest turn imaginable.
Yeah.
And then a week later, I'm like, how high can I jump this off a wake of a boat?
Oh, it didn't even take me that long. It was like maybe like my second or third time back on there, and I'm hitting turns super sharp so I can hit the wakes that I already made behind me to go off of them.
So make sure you wear
Oh,
your
dude.
tether because you're gonna go skipping off
no.
that thing one day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, tether's right to the front of the life
You
jacket.
hook it right to the
Made that
zipper.
mistake on my snowmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right to the buckle on the life jacket there. So, yeah, that was a blast. Now I want one, but I'm not gonna buy them yet because I'm gonna wait until December.
This is the time of year to buy them because people, in a couple weeks,
Yeah, 'cause I
because
gotta
it'll be the time people
offload
pull them out and they don't want to fucking store them or deal with them. So they're
Yeah,
just
I'll
going
be able to trade my snowmobile for a sick one in a couple of weeks.
yeah, legit. Because everyone's going to want snowmobiles and not want jet
True.
skis. Yep.
That's about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you got, Norm?
Nothing too crazy. Pretty shitty weekend overall. But I did find out over the weekend that I'm 100 years old
We knew that.
because I downloaded a Sudoku app on
Oh,
my phone.
I saw that. Jesus.
Oh, my
And
wife
dude,
does that.
for like 3 days straight, I'm just like, fucking line
I
up
can't
these
do
numbers,
that. I
bitch.
can't do it. I don't do numbers.
And then
I can't either.
I also downloaded a crossword thing.
oh my God,
which
you are
is-
100? The
Which
back
is like,
injury really
I gotta
got
find
you.
a better crossword app. This one sucks. It's like buy tokens to find out what words you got wrong. And I was like, just fucking tell me.
Just tell me.
If
Yeah.
it's tax or tex. Like it's just like
Yeah.
the dumbest thing ever where it's like, you have several wrong, but we're not going to tell you unless you buy 20 tokens. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is dumb. And also, I found crosswords have themed ones, which is how I found the app because I saw like a
that's fun.
pop up for like, it's just Tom Hanks movies. And I was like, this could be fun. So lo and behold, there's a Harry Potter themed crossword ones
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
that aren't real.
Aren't real?
I'm doing them and it's just made up shit. I was
What
like,
do you
this is
mean?
not what that is.
You have tried to bamboozle the
They're just,
wrong
like,
person.
There's like trying
Yeah.
to use like wizard stuff and like,
So
oh,
they're
this is
like,
Harry Potter.
what is the spell you use to change the color of your hair? I was like, well, that was never a spell in the books.
Nope.
Or the movies.
There
or-
was Tonks, who was a metamorph Margus, or however you pronounce it, and that like was a genetic thing, but they're just like, it's a muto iliguis.
And you're
I was
like-
like, that's not even a real thing.
Nope.
So like I'm doing this and like you guys just fucking making up shit.
Yeah.
Like I can't get this completed because you're just making up like spells.
Yeah.
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 It's like, what's the spell to make yourself go invisible? I'm like, not really in the books. Like they never get over that. So like,
It's in there. It's in
no.
Well, it's in the game.
Dumbledore mentions that I don't need a cloak to turn myself invisible, but you never find out how to become invisible.
I know it is in Hogwarts Legacy.
It is, and it's like
I forget what it is, but it is.
It's
there-
definitely not the
there is-
answer that was in the crossword.
There is a spell though for it. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the crossword was like Hydo Ligmus or something. I was like, that's fucking not even close to it.
Yeah, I don't think that's close to it at
But
all.
I was having some fun with that, but it's getting kind of annoying because every time I do one, it's first of all, like half the shit isn't about the theme of the crossword.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is stupid. And the app just kind of sucks butts. But the Sudoku is really fun.
Yep.
And
I
was having
can't.
a blast with that.
I've tried it and I don't get it.
I get to the point where I'm doing them and I'm like, and I've done them like as a kid. Like my grandmother loved them. She always
Yeah.
had her little books.
Yeah.
So she would just give me one that she got like 3/4 of the way done. So I would just like jump on the random pages that she
Yeah.
didn't fill out and I'd
Steph
fill
was
them out.
super into them for years.
Like
I like
those
word
crosswords
searches.
and stuff. And so I did them, but now I'm doing it on the app, and it's kind of like the chess app where I'm doing it. And I'm like, how do people do this without like an app telling them you can't do that? Because like I'm doing a Sudoku, and it's like, oh, that's a 9. Click it, and immediately it's like, no, it can't be a 9 because of this, this, and that. And I'm like,
Imagine doing this on a piece of
if
paper.
I was doing this
Yeah.
with just my brain,
And then you go
I'd
back.
be fucked 3 letters in or 3 numbers in. Because I would have just put a 1 here.
If you're putting numbers in Sudoku,
letters,
I mean letters in
Yeah.
Sudoku, you're definitely fucked.
This is 1A actually. But I'm just doing like, I could be like the 3rd number in and be like, this is a 1. And if the computer's not telling me I'm wrong, I'm just going to
It's
do
like
the
how
rest
we
of
all-
it wrong.
It's like how we all got super dependent on spell check.
yeah.
Like, I don't even try anymore in text messages. I just,
I'm pretty
if I don't know
close.
how to spell it, if I think I'm off a little bit, I just fire away and let the phone tell me what I did wrong.
I
But then it's
also-
super demoralizing when you get it so wrong that it's like,
It doesn't even know what the fuck's
Bro.
going on.
However, I text, I think I go too fast, and I always end up every time I go to hit P, I somehow hit send.
yes.
So like every one of my texts will just end with a P and not make any sense.
There was
like,
one-
Oh, that's.
I do that with the B.
I think it's P.
I do it with the letter B. I used to do it all the time. I
Or
would
maybe
text
it's
so
L.
fast that I would click the B instead of send or like at the same time. So I looked like I was trying to be like, yo, what's up, B? like, like every fucking text.
I always do, instead of hitting space, it's always the period because I just don't go over far enough.
Yeah.
So it's always like word, period, word, period.
Yeah, I
just
think
don't
it's
know,
done that.
fuck it,
I think it's
whatever.
the P because it's right underneath the
So
send.
what I do is because I, for some stupid reason, use proper punctuation. Whenever I go to hit the double space for the period, I end up hitting B, and then I'm not thinking, and I just hit send. So I have it just ends with a B.
Yeah,
but-
I'm terrible at texting.
What else,
Same.
Norm? What else you got?
Anything
That's
else?
it. I got nothing really special.
Dan?
Busy. Well, yeah, kind of busy weekend, and then my whole life is falling apart. So, not in a bad way. Just
Okay.
I'm fucked for the next foreseeable
yeah,
future.
until everything's done.
Well, it's even after that. So, long weekend, nice. Friday, we blasted up to the Hopkinton State Fair, which is the first bigger fair in New Hampshire of the season.
Yep.
It's not my favorite. It's not as big as like when we go to the Deerfield Fair. Like that one's got way more shit. But this
Yeah.
one's cool because they do car stuff there. Like on Saturday, there's a demo derby,
Oh, fun.
but it's a shit show. Like you have to buy tickets, and
Oh, really?
it's like a mess. Like it's always packed. You're
It's
it
always like
sells
straight
out.
local people. Like,
No, like they bring in people from it's some demo derby, like you probably have. They're people from all over New England
Yeah.
come. It's like a circuit of demo derby, but they sell tickets. You have to buy another ticket on top of the fair ticket, and then the grandstands are always packed, and it's a shit show. And I've never done it. I've watched it from like afar before.
yeah.
But we were there Friday, which was awesome because it was supposed to rain Friday night. It did for 30 minutes, so we just like hung out in a barn and pet pigs
Yeah, that's not bad.
and waited for the rain to stop. Place was fucking dead. Like
Yeah,
for a
everyone
fair
left.
on a Friday night, I think everyone just said, "No, we're not going. The weather looks sketchy." It was like we were walking around like this is weird. Like there's nobody here.
Yeah.
So it was great. There was no lines for anything. We had all the food. We did our
Nice.
normal circuit of food. I got my 2 donut sundae.
Donut double guy?
Bro, it's actually
Double donut
alarming.
guy.
Like I was walking by, I didn't even look at them. Like we had just gotten there. We were kind of doing our recon lap of like, all right, where are we gonna hit first? And I hear, "Is that double donut, Dave?" And because last year he called me Dave.
Did he call you Dave
and
again?
I corrected him last year. So I turned around and he goes, "I know that's not it, but that's what it is now." And I was like, you know what? I like this guy. Ended up giving me the Sunday for free because they love me.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Damn,
just
I'm just gonna start wearing a fake mullet to the Hopkins
yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
Just
Oh
get
no,
some
they'll
free
see me. They'll
Sundays.
see me at Deerfield too. I told them I'm like, if I'm waiting for it to become a menu item.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the
Double
same thing as
donut
last
Dave.
year. It's the same thing. Obviously, they have like the main people are the same people, but then they probably have new kids every year.
Yeah.
And like the guy says that, and one of the kids working there is like, "Is that the guy?" And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Oh, they
no."
talk about you.
Oh, like that. I'm lore in this company, and it's alarming, and I don't like it.
It's kind of sad, to be
It
honest.
is. I looked at Steph. I was like, "Am I that?" And she just cuts me off. She's like, "Yes, you are. You are that recognizable." I was like,
Yeah, but it's like these people go back to their shanties and they just talk about the guy that gets 2 donuts.
"No, it's because I make them. It's because I'm the funny guy. I
Yeah,
make
but
them
it's
laugh."
like, what? You guys got nothing else going
No.
on. And first of all, you're the first groundbreaker to be like, what if it had twice as much death sugar in it?
Well, there's the ice cream to donut ratio was way off. With
Yeah.
2 donuts, it's an equal ratio.
But you're
So-
at a fair.
You,
Yeah.
You're part of
Most
the,
people there need help getting out of their cars. And you're the first person to be like, 2 donuts seems like a good idea.
Anybody who gets hired has to go like through orientation.
There's a
You're-
video
You're
and I'm in
part
it.
of orientation.
Yeah.
Like now, this is double donut day.
Bro, I'm not even
Don't
kidding
fuck
you.
it up.
The kid that made the sundae, literally, like, you know, it's a fair.
Yeah.
They're slapping shit together. This kid, it was like he was creating art, and he like handed it to me with 2 hands, and I
That's
think
so
he seems like
funny.
I made this one really good, and I'm like, bro,
I made it with extra love.
relax.
They're doing their new hire orientation. And it's just a horribly drawn picture of stick figure Dan.
Watch
You see
out for this guy.
You give him whatever he wants.
It's just
Well,
Dan with a
he is
giant
loyalty.
mullet.
Well, no. So the woman that runs their social media loves me because I'll like comment. Like, she's literally like, no one ever comments on our shit.
Yeah.
She goes, but you make one comment and it doubles the engagement on the post. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know if
'cause-
your friends see it or whatever. So she's
Why doesn't
like,
that work on the podcast, Dan?
I don't know. But so we did that Friday night. The best
This
part of that.
podcast would be better with 2 donuts.
Yeah, best part about that was there was a new thing this year where they do the demo derby. They had lawnmower racing.
Yeah, I saw that. That
Oh,
was
that's
cool.
a hell yeah.
So I have a good buddy. I think you met him last year up at Loudon. My buddy Ryan Gamble, ex Volkswagen kid, used to have a B5 Passat that was bagged. He's a cop now, like small town. He was in like
Narc.
He was in like Grantham. He was
Frickin' narc.
He was a Loudon cop. Now he's a Springfield cop, which I didn't even know we had a Springfield.
Should have stayed in Loudon Cup.
Springfield,
he's
New
still
Hampshire?
Yes, there's a Springfield, New Hampshire. It's up off 89 somewhere.
Bro, he knows the one pot dealer. in
Yeah,
that
he
town.
does still work part time for Loudon, and he told me he'll be
Does
an X. He works overnight in X Lot. We see him there
Nice.
every year, so I'm excited to see him
That's
again.
cool. Yeah.
But him and his family have been doing this is like a family thing. His dad has raced lawnmowers forever. Him and his twin brother are now into it. They go all out. Like his lawnmower is like Tide themed. It has like a Tide scheme on it.
Oh, yeah,
His
yes, I saw
brother's
that
looks
on
like a
video.
Kodak car. His dad runs his doesn't look like anything, but he runs a 24 and it's Gordon's 24. They all have like they went on some website and designed like jerseys. So like Ryan's got like a Tide one. They have a logo. Their last name's Gamble and it says Gamble Motorsports and it looks like the old Hendrick Motorsports logo. I think their dad was like a Gordon fan
That's
growing
funny.
up. And it's so cool because there's like it was a small event, but there was like 6 classes. There was like 16-year-old kids running like super governed ones. There was an old guy class that they weren't really running very fast. There was like the one that my buddy and his brother do, which is still governed, but they're like built motors, like billet internals and shit. And it's all, but it's governed for like competition.
They make
And they
billet,
still rip.
lawnmower, and
Oh, yeah.
internals. Yeah.
And then the open class, dude, these fucking lawnmowers had like aero, like side pods, like an Indy car. And they were, I think they said they were V-twins.
No
They
shit.
were ripping. Like, I was like, dude, this looks so much fun.
Dude, I've always seen the videos of that.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to get into it. And it's like, I'm just like, there's nowhere around here that does it.
So they
I'm
race.
shocked my brother-in-law doesn't do
But I
it.
guess
they
if
race
you move near
in
Dan,
like a-
you can.
Well, it's funny. It's not even up by us. It's like a league in New England, but it's very much like everybody that was there except for my buddies were from Connecticut.
Oh,
They race a
interesting.
bunch in Connecticut. They do like fairs. They do like the fair circuit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
Hopkinton was
that
the only
makes
one in New
sense.
Hampshire. They had like 2 fairs in Mass, like 2 in Connecticut, like for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really cool. I was talking to him like they normally run on like grass tracks. So this being a full on dirt track and it was super small. It looked like Martinsville, like super tight corners, but really long straight. So he's
Yeah.
like, he's like, I don't even know what we're getting into. Before it rained, we were watching them practice and it was so dry that they would just go into the corner and the front wheels did this and nothing happened.
Oh,
there was no
fun.
grip. Like they were
Yeah.
just pushing through the corners.
This is why I need land.
But then after it rained, the track was all tacked up. They were hanging them out sideways, throwing dirt everywhere. I was like, dude, this looks like so much more fun than an actual race car because it's cheap. He goes, oh yeah, it's wicked. He's like, I'm nothing into this and it's so much fun.
Yeah,
like,
that seems like a blast.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, for whatever reason, I think it was kind of like as kids, one of our first obsessions as car people was lawn tractors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because it was like the first thing we could drive as a kid. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
Dan and I had 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers and stuff as a kid, but it wasn't the most accessible thing. And
No.
you need like both parents need to be present because they're super dangerous. But like lawnmower, I was mowing the lawn at 5 years old.
Yeah, I never had a ride on lawnmower
It
because
got
my
me
yard
something
was
to
weird.
ride as a kid. I had my grandfather's old one after I crashed it into his car. Fucking brand new 97 Lumina.
It's a 96.
96 or 97 Lumina. Fucking maroon with maroon interior.
Oh,
hell
This
yeah.
thing was
Such
a
a good
fucking
color
cream
combo.
puff. I used to mow my
Did
grandfather's
you whiskey
lawn.
throttle it?
I had to pivot. I was so little, and
Yeah.
they used to babysit us during the summer. I had to pivot on the seat for the brake and the clutch
Oh yeah.
because there was like a
Oh,
foot
yeah.
thing, and
Yeah,
I wasn't tall
only
enough to
one
reach
foot
it.
could reach each side.
Yeah, so I was going down the
I
lawn,
still
dude.
have that
For
problem.
some reason, I just froze and just didn't react to anything. And I just fucking, I think I was like their lawn has like a hump in the middle.
He was locked
Yeah.
up.
And I think I like kind of got off balance a little bit and kind of had to straighten out. And it was just like, oh, there's a car. I'm just not going to stop. Dude, just at 2 miles an hour, just thunk. And my grandfather runs
so
out.
funny.
He was like in the garage. Somebody's like, hey, stop. And I'm like panicking, trying to like reach the pedals. I can't reach them. He goes to get in front of me.
Oh God.
And he like decided at the right moment I shouldn't stand in front of this lawnmower.
Yeah.
And I just like at 1 mile an hour just go like
Thunk.
tink in the side of his car. Perfect little crease in the left front fender.
Oh.
That was there until the day he sold the car in like 2012. And it was there forever. My grandfather legitimately like, you're done, go inside. And my grandfather went and walked around the neighborhood.
Oh, he had to go for a
He
cool
was
off.
so mad. He had just got this car, I swear to God. And I'm inside probably crying at this point. I was fucking, like I said, 5 or 6. But years later, I ended up getting the lawnmower
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he got a new Craftsman or something. So they gave me the lawnmower. Immediately, me and my dad took the deck off of it.
Yep.
Still
Because
has a
it
piece of
probably
paint
the
on the
deck
front of
was
it.
all worn out. And I fucking, dude, I had this thing fucking tuned up, dude. Shined up, modified the exhaust, so like had a stack on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, dude, these things.
I was 7 or 8 years old, and it fucking had, it was like off-white and orange.
Yeah.
So I was just like orange and black. So I painted the whole thing black, masked off I think it was either a Yard Machine or an Ariens.
Arians was orange.
Probably
Yeah.
Ariens. And I like masked off all the decals on it and painted the rest gloss black, painted the wheels orange, inside the grill mesh orange, dude. And I put 1,000 miles in this fucking thing,
Yeah.
dude.
No, so it was like it was so cool. And then, like I said, talking to him and all this stuff, like they're changing after it rained. They're like grading the track, they're cleaning the
Yeah.
track up, and they're like changing tire pressures and stuff. Like this is serious business.
Oh shit.
I was like, this is sick. So that was Friday. Saturday was the yearly. Saturday was the yearly shit show car show in Manchester. As usual, did my normal. So this
I
is
totally
the
forgot about that.
main drag of Manchester, Elm Street.
Oh,
They
yeah.
shut it down for I think it's like 15 blocks or something stupid like that.
Damn. That's a good amount.
And I did my normal strategy and it worked. So
Wait till the last minute and
not
park
even
at the
last
end?
minute. Like so, there's the
8
registration.
a.m. is last minute.
The
Yeah, no, that's
registration.
how it is for the Nantasket one.
Registration's at the end. It's not even near the car show. It's 3/4 of a mile away in a big parking lot at
Yeah.
the underneath the office building. When they released the hounds at 7:15 in the morning, when they like open, okay, you can now leave registration and go to the show. There was a picture. There was probably 1,000 cars in this parking lot because all the boomers get there at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
So
and
because
just
they
camp
want to
out.
be on they want to be on the main
Main
street.
track.
They don't want to be on the side streets. They don't want to be. There's a park that they fill with cars. They don't want to be in there. They want to be on Elm Street.
Yep.
So I'm like, dude, I'm not getting up. There's a window. If I get up too early, I'm going to be stuck in that train wreck. So we ended up getting up. We blasted over there at like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Pull into registration. I'm the only car there. We drive over. They funnel you up one of the side roads to go into the show. They just parked me like the first or second car in off the main drag. I was like, cool. Works for me.
Perfect.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough. I don't go there to bring my car there. I go there to walk around, but it's
Yeah.
fun to get the car out. So we ended up walking around, and it's just an everything show. I mean, it's 80% Boomerville,
Yep.
but we had a bunch of buddies that I didn't even know this happened, but there was a whole crew of Volkswagen kids. They had one of the whole side streets, like, you know where Merrimack Street Volvo is in Manchester? There's the random Volvo dealership in the middle of Manchester. They had that whole street was all bunch of Mark 1s, some Mark 2s. Pendleton brought, I think, his square. I think he's got a green square back. Couple old Beetles.
Well, that
cool.
group had like an entire side road the year we went.
yeah.
When we parked in the park.
Ryan Stevens had his Cabrio out. Like there was the whole crew of them. But there's everything there. You'll
Yeah.
walk around, you'll see, there was some and this I'm bringing up specifically because I need to get this off my chest that this man wants to die. There was a slingshot. We all hate slingshots. They're stupid. Someone had an LS in it.
Holy shit.
Like LS swapped a slingshot.
That guy likes to party.
That is death personified. Like he was near a Viper, and I was like, I always thought that would kill me. That would kill me faster.
Well, that's like the year I went with you. There was like a twin turbocharged, like 2nd-gen Dodge Viper.
Yeah,
And we're like, if you weren't going to die fast enough, dude.
yeah. This will do it even more.
Yeah, it's like you're going to obliterate the telephone pole and hit the next house before you get killed in this thing.
but there's such an eclectic mixture of crap. There was a bone stock. Was it a 4-door? I think it was a 4-door Mark III Golf GL. It had been keyed. The headliner was falling in on itself, and it had a for sale sign on it for $4,500.
Oh, good. So I can sell my Mark III Dusty for way more than
Probably. I was like, is that the market we're looking at now for Mark IIIs? Because that thing's a turd.
Because my strut towers,
Yeah. I didn't see. He didn't have the hood up, so I didn't see
are
it.
$450 cars.
Yeah.
hey.
Steph's trying to talk me into putting antique plates on the Cabrio this year.
1 year only color.
True. But that was fun. It was good because it was an absolutely perfect day. And the cool thing is with it being on the main drag like that, a lot of the businesses open, like the restaurants and stuff.
Oh,
so
that's cool. Yeah, they all participate.
one of our favorite Mexican restaurants just recently opened another restaurant right on that street. So they opened at noon. So we were going to get breakfast at one of the breakfast joints, and then we just kind of walked around, and then all of a sudden it was like 11, and we're like, why don't we just wait an hour and go get Mexican on the patio? And
Yeah, right.
So we ended up sitting there, like, it's cool to be right out. You're in the car show, but I'm sitting there, Steph's drinking a margarita, we're getting Mexican food, hanging out. The dogs are with us on
So
the
you
patio.
bring the boys
Yep.
with you? Yep.
Yeah, so that was really cool. But because it was so nice out, the just amount of people there was.
Oh, I can imagine.
Take a city street that's 4 or 5 lanes wide, and basically you can't move.
I mean,
Like,
mid-70s, bright and sunny with no clouds in the sky.
and there was a breeze. It was like perfect.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
absolutely perfect. So we did that. I don't even remember what the hell we did Saturday night. I think I just went home and watched the truck race and then the Xfinity race, which screwed me all up because it started at like 9 o'clock, but it was still daylight over there. I was
yeah,
like,
that fucked me up too.
but whatever. And then, Sunday morning, we blasted up to the lake. We were there Sunday and yesterday, which was Monday.
Yep.
Pretty much the last hurrah for this year. Normally, we'll still go up there after Labor Day if it's nice out, but we are so fucking slammed for the next weekend is packing, and I think I'm trying to go to the air show at Pease next weekend
Dude, I saw that.
because Blue Angels, and that looks sick as fuck.
I looked, but there's no parking.
So you
I
can.
don't know if I can go to an air
but you
show
got-
right now.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
you
there's.
gotta get those fucking, like, what do you call
No,
them? The passes?
so there's no. It's
The
free.
shuttle pass?
Yeah, it's free admission, and then there's free parking, but you have to like buy a parking, or you have to claim a parking pass. Those have been gone for months. So what they're having people do is go to the Fox Run Mall, which is in Portsmouth, and then take a shuttle over, and it's like $40 a person
Yeah.
to take the shuttle over. But I don't know. We might do that. There's also options of like just parking somewhere close and like riding a bike or like walking. But the problem is everywhere around there shuts their parking lots
What
down.
about scoots?
Like I used to work at the Seacoast Volkswagen, which is right up the street. I guarantee you their lot's like blocked off. Probably can't go anywhere near it. I was gonna be like, Steph, does the Tiguan need an oil change? We'll just bring it to Seacoast. Like, do that. Bye.
Yeah, right.
So we're probably doing that next weekend, but we're in Packapalooza right now. Weekend after that, we close on the house on Friday, and then we're moving all weekend. Weekend after that is Loudon.
Can't wait for that.
Like literally the Saturday. So we close on Friday on the house. The moving truck comes Saturday morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be there to get the shit loaded up. And then I'm taking the camper to Loudon.
You have movers coming to help you guys?
We're doing it with the big stuff. Like
Yeah.
we got
Smart.
a truck because I just didn't feel like we have like a treadmill. I'm not moving that. I already moved it in the
Yeah,
house and
yeah,
it sucked.
yeah.
I don't want to move it out.
Nope, I don't blame you.
Our big ass couch that's going to go in the basement of the new house. It comes apart, but I don't want to do it. So we just said, fuck it.
I don't blame you.
They're going to take all the big stuff, and then whatever room is left is boxes and shit that's getting
Yep.
thrown in there with it. So we're going to get the truck loaded up, and then when they leave, I'm going to leave with the camper because that's load-in day at Loudon.
Yep.
And go park the camper, then go to the house, figure all that crap out, and then it's just going to be trips back and forth because it's the shit that's not going in the
Yeah.
moving truck. Like,
Go.
they're not moving my snowboards, they're not moving my guns, they're not moving the bikes.
Yeah.
Just garage stuff in general.
Your close personal shit. Like,
I got to borrow my uncle-in-law's trailer to do like the lawnmower and the grills and the snowblower and all that. He's got a nice big flatbed
yeah, you'll be able
trailer.
to do all that one
Yeah.
shot, especially with the diesel.
And then it's oh, now I got to bring the car over there. Now I got to bring, so it's just going to
Yeah.
be hopefully get it all done in one weekend, but it's not like we have to be out by the end of the weekend. So we'll be good if there's a few residual things left into
Yeah.
the next week. But then then the weekend after that's Loudon. Weekend after that is the Deerfield Fair, which we're not bringing the camper there this year, so we're not going to be there all weekend, but we'll be there a couple times because her mom's showing horses and we're going to
Yeah.
go watch that and stuff. And then the weekend after that, we're going camping again. So all of a sudden, it's now the second weekend of August. By the time I now have a free weekend, hey, guess what? It's time to take the boat out.
Yeah.
So I knew yesterday getting off the boat, I was like, that's it. See you next year because I don't even get to drive it anymore. Because when we go pull it out, Steph does. She drives it over to the boat launch, and I bring the trailer over, and she drives it up onto the trailer. So I don't even get last fucking rights. I don't even get the last rights of the year. She does. So, that's depressing as hell. I was standing out on the dock last night covering the boat up, and normally I was saying this in Discord. Normally on like when we leave on a Sunday night or whatever, in the summer, you can still hear people out on the lake and at their houses and kids playing and
Yeah.
because it's people are there on vacation. They're there all week. They're staying an extra day, whatever. Day after Labor Day, everyone is gone because all the kids are in
Yep,
school.
everyone's
Like
back
it
in
was
school,
it
back
was
at the
so
jobs,
quiet. You could hear a pin drop out there last
Yeah,
night. And I was
that's
like,
weird.
this sucks. Like this sucks, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. But I am just saddling up for. I mean, it's every free moment right now is just like, all right, let's. I mean, even if we pack a box, we're good.
Yeah, just
Like,
pack some shit here and there when you have.
we're
like,
pretty good.
downtime. Yeah.
We're getting to the point now where the only shit that's left to pack is the stuff we haven't packed yet because we're still using it.
Yeah, like your silverware and your plates.
I
and
went
all
through
that
like my
shit,
dresser
like-
the other day and packed 2 boxes of my fleece-lined work pants. I'm not going to need those in the next 2 weeks.
Nope.
Like all my work hoodies.
Hopefully.
All my work hoodies. I'm not going to need those. I kept one just in case. Like
Yep.
all the dumb, just like I left I packed a bunch of golf shit. I left like 2 pairs of shorts out because we might, but we'll probably be so busy we probably won't. But I
Yeah.
just in case I wanted to make sure they were out. But like, so we're getting to the point now where it's going to be packing the shit we use all the time. So
Yeah.
we're doing all right. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just
Nice.
fucking crazy for the next couple weeks here. So I suppose, do we have anyone left? Oh, there's a few people in here. No one's saying anything. So,
Alrighty.
so it says there's 7. So that's
We're
what?
gonna-
4, 2.
I'm not on that.
I'm not on it.
Oh, I am. I don't know why I always go on it, even though it's right there.
I usually do because I'm over there.
I go on it just to I go on it to see who's watching, like how many people are watching, so I know if we're doing good or not. And so when it drops down to 3, oh, good, it just dropped down to 6. We lost somebody else.
Well, they saw that. They saw the 3 of us, and they were like, "Nope."
Yeah, this episode's gonna suck. See you later.
Like, they all have like long shorts on.
Joe's
I was
here.
gonna say,
Shut
I
down.
feel like this chair is pulling my shorts up. Is this better for everyone or worse? No, I can't do it. The
Let's
thighs
let the fucking
thighs don't.
I
either.
listened to the Matt and Shane, the Shane Gillis podcast.
Yeah.
And a couple weeks ago, they dropped an episode and they do the videos with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they
yeah.
had to take it off and repost it because Shane always wears short shorts. And they're like, you can see a little too much skin on this one. So it's just like the entire episode is just a blur.
Oh my god.
So funny.
Legs. He's like that. You couldn't actually see anything, but it was like too close to call.
Yeah.
He goes, I wasn't going to scrub every minute of this podcast to be like, did one fall out? Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
We've
Right.
come close to it with Kyle a couple times.
Yeah.
but
Right.
all right.
Should we start this
I
thing?
suppose we might as well.
All right,
How do I
let's
do
it.
this?
I don't know.
Just hit the red button.
You press the red
No, I
button.
know how to
and then
do
you
it.
find the
I know how to do it. Just
start
let
button.
me panic here.
Do you
for
have
a
the
second.
right button selected, though, for the
Yeah.
intro music?
Yes, I do. I made sure before
All
we
right.
got there. All right, we ready?
You got this.
Oh yay, we're back.
Yay!
Welcome to the Loose is Fast podcast, your podcast home for all things NASCAR and some things not Kyle Belcher, because he's not here this week. I am your wonderful host for this shit show, Daniel Walker. I'm joined by one Mr. Norman Pelletier,
Kyle's at the Pink Pony Club.
literally, and Scumbag Steve.
I killed Kyle.
Yeah, actually, Kyle, he missed. He was going for Norm, but he got Kyle instead.
I got Kyle this week, so
It's a little less skin to wear, but he'll make it work.
That's so good.
It was a really tight squeeze again on that one.
It's decorative, though. He's got a lot more to look at.
Gonna need more seams in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you lengthen this and widen it here?
Did I bring this to a tailor? On today's episode, we will talk NASCAR news, which there isn't a lot of, but the stuff that there is sucks. Talk about, we had, 2 races at Darlington and 1 in old Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Answer some questions and all sorts of other garbage because it's the 3 of us and Kyle's not here to keep us on track, so buckle up.
Slacker.
But before that, who do I want to make pay the bills?
I don't know how to pay bills.
Norm, pay the bills.
Hey, go to our website, loosesfastpodcast.com. Buy merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, go buy
Wear
some
it.
merch.
buy a fanny pack, wear nothing but the fanny pack. It'll look good.
Send
Your
Kyle
wife will
pictures
love
of it. Send Kyle pictures of it.
You
Wear the
can
pack
put
on your
stuff
fanny.
in the fanny pack: gum, cigarettes, lighters, guns,
Firearms.
anything you want.
Didn't somebody just test a firearm in one? I think.
Yeah, I think Just Bus was.
Yeah.
If you want his exact address and what kind of guns he has, text me.
Don't tell Bobby so.
Other than that, shout out
6
to
shirts.
the Revival Motoring Podcast and
Yep.
the network that is our host, our home, and our friends and our family. They're good guys. Josh accompanied you guys to the media day a
I
couple weeks
actually
ago,
listened-
so he knows we still exist.
I listened
Yep.
back to the episode where he recapped that. It was actually pretty good hearing it from his perspective. It was actually kind of cool.
That's
Did he
cool.
say nice things
Yes,
about
they
us?
actually did. They all did. They couldn't believe. I don't think Corey and Chuck understood what we were saying with the whole like we weren't going 155 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They thought we were, and they're like, "That's insane. There's no way they just let these guys hop in a car and go 100." And Josh was like, "He's like, they weren't, but."
Spoiler alert, they did not let these guys hop in cars
Yeah.
and go 155 miles an hour.
Maybe
they just said they did.
100.
Yeah, maybe 100. But
So yeah, those are our buddies, our
Yes.
friends,
Yeah.
our overlords. So check them out, check us out. Like I said, buy some merch. Other than that, we have no obligations to any other companies unless you guys know of companies that want to.
yeah, we'll read anything. You can
Want
we'll-
us to read their ads. Give us that fresh money.
if you
Back
pay
up
us.
that Brinks truck.
If you pay us enough, we'll read anything.
I don't care
Pay
what
us
your
a little
company
bit
is,
and we'll
where
still
it's
do it.
from. Kyle has overseas bank accounts everywhere. No matter what, we'll make it work.
Make it work.
Rich Energy, jump on board. I don't. DC Solar.
DC Solar, that was
we're
the other
your
one.
guys.
Yeah, DC Solar.
What other shadow companies have
Matt
been?
Colleague, do you want to sponsor us with one of your 18 companies?
Yeah, this is
By
a
all
Leaf
means.
Filter podcast.
I'll say Leaf Filter all day. There are ways you can help us out non-monetarily, even though we pretty much do this for free anyway. You can go leave us reviews. There are no new ones on Apple Podcasts. Shame. We did have some. We did have some comments though. We had 2 episodes worth of comments last week. Not as many as sometimes though. We had one from Nate Dog. Just booked my flights to go see Plymouth Rock. Thanks for the recommendation, guys. Super excited.
Having fun. It's going to be a great time.
Don't do that.
Hit me up when you're down there and you're super disappointed. We can get drunk together at a bar.
Yeah. Jeremy Swank. How can you talk about the best old school NASCAR commercials and forget about the Dale Jarrett UPS ones? I still want to race the truck.
true.
To be honest, those don't feel that old.
They don't. That's
No.
Because
yeah.
there was the one where it was I saw somebody posted on Twitter last week or the week before. It was him sneaking into Charlotte with it,
Yep. Yep.
with like the pit crew and stuff like that. And I was like, God, we had it so good.
We had
back
it
in
so
the day.
good. We had it so much better.
And that was the Mike Walter Racing days.
Yes.
Before that, when he was still in
88.
88,
Yeah.
they had some banger commercials. That's where it
Right.
started.
Yep. And Zach Bardo. I just started listening 3 episodes ago, but I already prefer this over DBC and Hamlin's podcast. You guys never fail to make me laugh. Do you guys think Kyle Busch is ever going to win again, or is he just washed?
Read my shirt.
Scumbag wore the shirt today.
Pull it down a little bit.
Yeah, so we can
go.
see that.
Let
There it
people
is
know.
for our YouTube viewers.
To be honest, Kyle Busch
There you go.
is a smart pick this weekend.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think he's washed. I think
His
he's
average
just,
finish here is second best, and he was like first, second, and like 11th or 8th or
yeah.
something.
I don't think Kyle
Average
Busch
finish
is the
of
problem.
12.7.
Yeah, I don't think Kyle Busch is the problem. I think where he is the problem.
Although dude's been outperformed by Austin Dillon for the past like 3 weeks. So
True,
Not
very
looking
true.
good.
So
hang
that,
it up, champ.
those were the comments on our regular episode, and then if you missed it last week, we dropped a special with one Mr. Ryan Priest.
Yes, we did.
Loved that. Had a great time shooting the shit with him for 45 minutes or whatever it was. Excited to see him in a couple weeks. We had one comment on that from It's Mr. DJ. Excellent interview. Fire emoji, heart emoji.
Yeah.
Love it. So that was on Spotify. Go leave us comments on the Spotify because it's fun and we can read them, but also go leave Apple reviews because those help us with the old algorithm and we'll show up. If you like us more than those other podcasts, you need to get us bigger than those other podcasts
Yep.
so I can quit my job because
I don't know how we do that, but
it's going to happen sooner
Try.
or later.
I would
We've been
love that
trying
too.
for 4 years. It's going to happen sooner or later.
Hey, it's got to pop eventually.
hey, we almost had to get into a legal dispute with Barstool. That would have fucking pumped
Well,
our
that was
numbers up.
we. I think we made that up in our own head.
No, it was people were registering. This was 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, this was when we made the when-
People specifically go like that's back when like the old website wars.
Uh-huh.
Like people go on Twitter and they'll just create accounts with certain names.
It's the guy
to
on
try to get somebody to buy that account. From
Isn't the
them.
guy on Twitter? There's a guy that's at Advil, and he's like trying to get Advil.
Yeah,
to,
there's all sorts of them. It's like Tesla, like Elon Musk when he was first like
I remember that.
growing the car brand. Supposedly, he paid an employee of his to sit on some guy's front stoop for like a week straight and ask him. And the website was like Tesla, like they made like rechargeable like air fresheners or something like that.
Yes.
But they owned the Tesla.com name
Yeah.
or something like that. So he literally paid an employee, or they owned the rights to the Tesla name, and Elon wanted it or something. But it's like that's what people are doing on Twitter now, where they're just buying website domains or Twitter handles, X handles.
Yeah.
X give it to yous, and just like waiting for people to do it. So people literally had, was it Luce's Fast Barstool?
There
or
was
something
Luce's
like that?
Fast Barstool on an Instagram page when we were. So, if you're a new listener, we used to have an old name. We decided to change it. We were throwing ideas at the wall for a new name, and we came up with Luce's Fast, and we loved it. And then we started looking around, and there was an Instagram page that had been made like 2 years prior, and it was like Luce's Fast Barstool. And it was right around when Barstool was starting to resurrect their NASCAR
So the
podcast.
Rubbins Racing podcast on Barstool originally started with Dave Portnoy and Clint Boyer.
Yep.
And it was an absolutely unchained bonfire of a podcast. But they stopped doing that quickly when Dave Portnoy lost interest in NASCAR. So like a month into it. And they just kind of sat on it for a while before they got fucking
Spider
the
and
child
Large.
and the
Yeah.
old man to do a new one. And so it was right when they were announcing that they were bringing it back.
We
but
were
no
like-
one knew what it was going to be called. So we had finally, after going over names with each other, we had finally gone, Luce's Fast is the new name. That's perfect.
We found that Instagram page.
And then immediately like, all right, we picked our name. Now we got to start like kind of like Googling and finding out if anyone has this name.
yeah, we like Kyle was checking trademarks and shit.
Yeah.
and so, but
And
it,
we
all-
found
it
that
all worked
Instagram
out.
page, so we thought we were going to have to go to war with Barstool over an unused name.
Yeah, but it all
But
worked
Kyle
out.
quickly lawyered up and
Yeah.
just copyrighted fucking
Yeah.
everything. So now I think Days of Thunder probably owes us money because Kyle just went like fucking crazy
Every time
mode.
someone says it on the broadcast, we
Yeah.
get, I
Yeah, we're
wish.
getting
Oh my
royalties.
god.
Kyle gets residuals.
Yeah,
That son of a bitch.
that's
That's how we could afford to go to the Pink Pony Club tonight.
Yep,
Was Luce's Fast residuals.
that's what we're calling it all night. I love that. All right, that's enough of that. But go help us out by doing things. Now we will get into our callbacks. I feel like I'm trying to hit buttons more than I usually forget about them. First thing on the callbacks is race picks, and I really like.
We
this
have a
week.
new leader,
Big fan this week.
Mr. Scumbag Steve.
Here I am, baby.
So to refresh everyone's memory, Kyle had William Byron got him 17 large ones. He had a rough night.
Yeah, he did.
Uh,
Tonight, too.
did you guys tie?
Ooh.
I don't-
Me and Scumbag. Are the
yeah,
same
you and
amount of
Scumbag
points.
Yeah,
tied. So
38.
next in finishing order was Scumbag with Mr. Ross Chastain, who had a great night
He was doing
until
pretty
the
good.
end.
Running in the top 5 usually
Yeah.
all night.
Yep.
Yeah, if his pit crew knew how to put gas in it, he had a top 6
Yep.
or 7
Yeah.
car.
No shit.
Norm had Mr. Dennis Hamlin, who tried his hardest to have a terrible night with
Yeah.
the pit crew. And I had my second best weekend of the year with Mr. Chase Briscoe getting me 2 stage wins, a race win, and 10 bonus points.
Yeah.
Not a bad pick.
Big
I'm
old 70-point day for Dano.
Joshua Berry is dead to me because he stole my goddamn fastest lap point.
Yeah, so
Oh,
first
son
of
of a
all,
bitch.
NASCAR needs to look into this
Yeah,
shit.
I agree.
I think you need to be on the lead lap to be able to post that.
It literally
not even
affected
that.
the regular season because Larson had
Yep.
like 4 of them,
Yep.
and
Yep.
some of them were after he was 50 laps down, and he ended up moving up a couple
So
spots.
I joked about it with Larson at Mexico. Like immediately when it happened, I was like, Cliff is literally like, they can't tech this car because it's crashed.
yeah.
Make the shit
Yeah,
as
cheat
illegal
it
as
up.
possible and go fast as hell.
Yep.
Josh Berry took that to heart. Well, Larson did it 4 times or 3 times. Josh Berry took it to heart. I don't care. It's there's no way a car that is 200 something laps down or 20.
He was like 140 laps
Yeah.
down.
Can come out and be faster than the leaders.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Not only that, but there's no way that that car is faster and prepared better than the car that they spent all week preparing for that race.
Right.
Yeah.
Just no possible way.
Yeah.
So it was funny the first time, but now it's like, all right, we got to seriously look at this.
Like, I think-
especially since
yeah.
we've proven that 1 point matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that 1 point has him tied with Bowman right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like so 1 point, especially in the playoffs, matters a lot.
Yep.
It does.
So I had myself a big day. I was pissed at the end. I thought I thought he was going to blow it. I thought Reddick was getting by him. I was like, don't do it.
Yeah.
So after this week, that leaves the totals. I am back in the lead with 825. Kyle is at 806. And Norm is still hanging in there at 772.
And I'm at
I have you at
38.
830.
I got 38 points, and I'm holding strong.
I
You
like
got
it.
you got a bonus point for something.
Yeah, we got the playoff picks bonus.
Yeah, but you got rookie of the year.
Oh, we didn't. He must have not added those. Okay,
It's
so that
already
means
official. They've already announced it.
Okay, so that
I
means
have
I'm
you
at,
at 830 and Kyle at 807.
well, he got the 5 points too for rookie of the year because we both picked
Who's SVG even
SVG.
going against? Herbst?
Herbst.
The kid who hasn't even been talked about all year?
Who?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think on Kyle's thing we both have 5 more points, but whatever, it's a wash.
Yeah, it doesn't add up on mine, but either way,
Whatever. We can yell at
he's
Kyle
a
about
23-point lead in my end.
that. All right, whatever. So
For you,
now
dude.
that leads us to our picks for this week at Gateway. Kyle not being here and finishing dead last. He already picked. This pisses everybody off. Mr. Joseph Logano.
Oh, yeah.
Could have seen that coming. Up next, we have Scumbag. Who you going with?
So Scumbag, is he accruing points or is he just in it for fun?
I think he's for fear in it for fun at this
I
point.
mean, yeah, I'm just
because I have you down as 38, but I think it'll just be like less confusing on the graphic if I just leave it like
Yeah,
hashed out.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like not qualified or something like that to put in your place. like, what do they do
just
for?
put NA, non applicable? Like,
Yeah,
there's an
maybe.
N-A maybe?
Yeah,
I
something
just
like
did
that.
like the dash.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
You don't look at his points, but it affects. We agreed he's not getting the bonus points, but it affects the picks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'll
right?
affect- It'll affect
it
picks,
just,
yeah.
it just affects like what you can and can't
Yep,
pick for that
yep.
week.
So
I'm gonna keep track of your points
Yep.
just because I think it'll be funny.
I am too, yeah.
But obviously, it's too late for you. But
yeah. All right.
Obviously.
Who you going with, Steve?
Also going Penske, I'm going to go with Cindric.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
bro, I'm gonna
The
be the
average
outlier.
finish of
Dan's now
8.3,
changing
so-
his pick to Josh Berry.
Nope.
No,
Because he's dead to me.
he's
Don't
gonna go Ryan
blow
Blaney.
Blaney, dude. You
I
can't.
can't.
blow Blaney.
I don't want to. I don't want to blow him this early.
I'm gonna go
There's
with
like,
somebody.
Yeah, I didn't want to blow anybody good for
who-
this track, really.
I honestly, I was gonna throw a fucking curveball and pick KFB, but
That's risky.
that is putting a fucking lit M80 in your pocket at this point in this year. I'm gonna go with somebody who I think I'm gonna miss out on picking him later because I think we're all gonna be doing the same thing we're doing this week. Somebody who should be good at this track because it's very similar to one that's near and dear to our hearts.
Oh, I know where he's
Mr.
going.
Christopher Bell.
He needs a rebound
Oh,
week.
see, I was thinking
I
him
think
too.
he's gonna be on kill after Darlington.
Yep, I could see that. All right, who do I want? I'm steering clear of Hendrick. I could use Larson, but I don't want to burn him this early in the playoffs.
I wouldn't burn him here.
Larson's
No.
good here.
He is,
He
but I'm
is,
not
but-
burning him. It's the same with Blaney. I could pick Blaney to pick the Penske car, but you know how Blaney is in the playoffs.
Blaney
He's
was
going
not
to turn
good
it
here
on.
last year.
Yeah, he's going to turn it on in the third round if he makes it. So,
Yeah.
oh god, that screws me all up. Winning sucks sometimes.
Dan, I'm gonna throw you something real quick.
Kurt Busch,
I don't know where you're getting Kurt Busch from.
because
Eric Amarola.
he's got the second best average. He only had
Yeah.
one race.
Oh yeah, he's not on my list. AJ Allmendinger.
Thought about that. He's actually got a good average finish
He's
here.
good here, and he finished. Quick question: this would be better for Kyle because he knows every weird rule. Are they going back to old regular qualifying, or do we still do playoff guys last?
I think that's only in like the final round. I think that's
Well,
only
they did
at the
this week
championship.
was playoff drivers.
Did they?
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't watch qualifying, so that I
being
don't
said,
know.
AJ Allmendinger would be a good pick because he would probably be qualifying later,
Yep.
and he's decent here.
Yeah,
but
true.
your call. Kyle Busch, second, first, 35th. So obviously he wrecked out last year.
I'm also kind of thinking too
Denny
similar
Hamlin, 34th, second.
similar tracks and who had a lot of speed at Iowa and Richmond,
Brad Keselowski.
the RFK cars.
Yeah.
But
Brad's
they're all,
good here.
Yeah, they're also not in the playoffs, and that scares me.
Yeah, but playoffs.
Brad's actually Busher's actually got a better average finish than Brad.
Brad finished third here last year, but that was all the restart shenanigans.
Yeah,
What's Priest's average finish?
I'm saving him too.
Priest is
Yeah, I'm
17th and 29th.
Short tracks, baby.
Yeah, I got him with an average finish of 23rd.
Like Briscoe. Briscoe will probably be fine, but he's 24th, 34th, and 17th in the last 3 races here.
Yeah,
True.
Dan, give us your pick. Take it too long here.
I know I am. I just don't know who I want. Oh man, you know what? I said he's dead to me, but give me Josh Berry. I'll go Penske adjacent.
I'm hoping you fail.
I probably will. I think that's going to bite me, but I can't burn some of these guys this fucking early. Like when we get to
Like I'm waiting for like the cutoff races.
yeah,
Bro, I hope the Fords miss it because all three of you idiots have Fords.
true. Could happen.
I'm just gonna sneak in there with the
Except,
old
like-
C-Bell.
Except like everyone in the top are all like average finishing, are all like top Fords.
yeah.
This is Penske's track.
It is.
Joey's owned this place.
Yep. All right, so we have We have Kyle with Logano, Scumbag with Austin Cindric, Norm with
It's Christopher Bell.
Christopher Bell, and I took Joshua Berry. So lock those in. God have mercy on all of our souls. I hope Logano blows up in the first 5 laps.
Honestly, I
I do
want
too, so he just drops and drops and drops in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I want all of your picks to fail. But
I don't want Cindric to win because like I have him out in the
I
bottom.
would like the
in this,
cutoff
like,
line to
4
get a little
rounds.
bit more
Yeah.
clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still really tight.
I
We'll
got
get there.
My heart's sitting well below the cutoff line right now, so I kind of need a lot of these guys to have bad days.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm skating.
All right. It's enough of race picks. Now on to everybody's most favorite part of the week.
Norms.
Hot. What do you got?
It's not timed properly.
I didn't do it.
We're
wasn't
coming
even
out
trying.
fucking hot right off the bat.
Hot.
With the old one Bush beer Clydesdale.
That
car,
was
baby.
sick. I didn't even really see this before the race, and I saw it on the broadcast, and I was like, yo.
I
One
want to
thing I
get this
don't
scheme
like
on a shirt.
is, I mean, it's perfect in almost every single way. I just don't like how like the silver and red kind of end
It
halfway
just stops.
through.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. That was probably a design that makes sense for this iteration of the old Bush logo.
Yeah.
That just kind of bugs me, but this scheme is freaking sick, dude. The Bush throwback schemes are always good.
Yeah, they're so good.
So right now, this is sitting at my scheme of the week, but I haven't really looked at the rest of the field closely. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling,
Yeah.
keep scrolling.
Yeah.
Seen that, seen
Yeah.
that.
There wasn't a lot this week.
Oh, go back up to the 6 real quick. The 6 had a bunch of veterans' names
Oh,
on the
yeah.
car.
Oh,
It was
that-
super
yeah,
cool. I
right
know
here.
one of the guys in our Discord, he had a family member on that. I think
Yep.
it's Cursed.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Real effing Cursed, I think his name
Yeah.
was, RFK.
He's an
on our
he's an
Discord,
RFK fan. Yeah.
He's big Brad guy. But very cool paint scheme for the old 6 build
I think
submarines
that's all
car.
names on the side of it
Yep,
too. I thought it was.
Yeah,
I thought it was just on the
Yeah,
hood.
I'm
I didn't
thinking
even.
all right
Nope,
here.
it's all over the
Are
car,
they
so
having
that's
Declan
super
too,
cool.
or-
Yeah, probably.
Veterans, I'm assuming probably naval,
Probably.
Navy
Yep,
type
if I had to
veterans and
guess.
stuff. Super cool. Also, Brad, they had their kid this week.
Yes.
Oh,
They just
congrats.
announced
So
it
good
today.
for them. They are now a family of 6.
Wow.
Which is cool and
I
appropriate.
think they evened it out though now, right? It's 2 girls, 2 boys.
Do they have 2 boys?
I think
Good.
this.
Brad
yeah.
was. There was a lot of estrogen in that
Yep.
family.
Yep.
This scheme is horrible.
It's
Yeah.
so bad. 9
Which
boring.
one is it? 11 Sport Clips. I love that scheme.
I love
16. The Black's tire schemes are always good.
It's so
Yeah.
even on TV. So that's the thing with that one. Even on TV, the neon is bright.
That
I can
day
only
glow is so
imagine
bright.
how bright that is in person.
Bro, it's got to be back in the old days when you would go to the track and be like, holy shit, Jeff Gordon's car hurts my eyes.
The Rainbow Warrior car
Or
on
like
TV
Paul
did not
Menard's
look like
car.
it wasn't. Oh my god, yeah,
Paul Menard's car, you see that for the first time in person, dude. Legitimately painful.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what else I really like about this though? Is they didn't do the entire side skirt highlighter yellow. Like they
Yeah,
didn't
it's just
do-
the paint
they
strip on the
did
bottom.
Just the bottom of it.
Super cool. I like the rear bumper. Is super cool. That's a super hot paint scheme. The
Yeah, that's
blacks.
really
They've
good.
always had good schemes. This scheme is horrendous.
I
Yeah,
liked
it's-
it. I mean, it's Christmas,
It's just it's Christmas colors. 19, great scheme.
Here's Norm scheme of the week.
but awful.
Also, scroll back up to the 19 real quick. Worth mentioning, we've talked about it a bunch with Bowman and Ally. Bass Pro Shops has not been off this boy's car.
No, they're
No.
they're. I think they're full season. Yeah.
When they said that, you still assume there'd be some research and stuff like that
Yeah.
thrown in there.
Yeah. Well, because Truex even still had. Remember, we'd go to Loudon and he'd have the Reese's car.
Yeah, or the auto insurance
They
and
would.
stuff like
they
that.
would remember
Yeah.
the 2 years we did Loudon and Pocono back to back were the worst because that seemed to be right in the middle of JGR's flippity floppity.
flipping shit around.
You'd have like the 18 would have or the 54 would have interstate at Loudon, but then we'd go to Pocono the next week and the 20 would have interstate and you'd be like, oh, well,
And then the year before that, Kyle Busch had interstate.
yeah.
What's the like pattern underneath the camo or something like that?
Yeah, that's the
Looks like a topo map
that's the
kind of.
special
Yeah.
camo. That's the was that
Typography,
the
whatever
True
it's
Timber
called?
or whatever's in
Maybe.
the right rear.
Yeah, yeah.
That's their perfect or their
Got it.
personal camo.
It's so bad.
21's perfect. 22's
Scheme.
perfect. 23.
Love the stealth
The
bomber
bomber
car.
scheme looks
Yep.
super good. No unnecessary chrome on the numbers.
Yep.
Just a super badass looking car.
Yep. Looks really good.
Love that.
24. The scheme was terrible.
I liked it.
Very nice Jerry Nadeau throwback.
That's what I'm seeing. Yep. Okay, you're right. Yep.
This reminds me of NASCAR Thunder.
Yeah, what is that? What sponsor? Trying to think of what the 25 car had for a sponsor back
yeah.
then.
Was that? It wasn't a military car, was
No,
it?
it was like something with a D, I think.
Dytech.
Ditech?
There was a Dytech car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what the hell it was. But
34.
Hot pickles.
I mean, I don't hate the Grillo's pickle schemes. I know you guys love them because you like the pickles. This scheme is just like a horrible blend of colors.
I wanted to shout out not the scheme, but having Todd as their spokesperson. Have you been watching the videos?
Oh, he does great.
He's got like I think he has the meta glasses on or whatever.
He's like
And,
handing
he
pickles
goes
out
up
over
to
the fence.
he goes up to John Hunter and he's handing out hot pickles, and John Hunter just takes the pickle out and smacks him in the face with it, and he's like, "Wait, did you just record that?" Like he didn't even know he was recording.
I didn't notice their last scheme they did. I don't see it on this one. Had like stickers of taped pickles all over the car.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So that's
funny.
cool. This game, I don't mind it. It reminds me a lot. If anyone's an old Monster Jam fan of monster trucks, the old Avenger truck
Yep.
looked
It
very
does
similar to
look
this.
Like a lot
Yep.
like it.
Yep. I see what you're saying there.
It was all green, but it was kind of like Chumba Casino,
Ew.
terrible.
Favorite scheme.
Ew.
Title
Title
Max,
Max.
not a bad scheme. 41 classic. Wait, scroll back up to 41. They added words.
Oh yeah.
Over here.
Autodesk added.
Add in. Yeah, they added in words.
I love that scheme. 42, great scheme. 43, terrible scheme. 44.
Test car.
I remember when they announced the Next Gen 2.
I have that car in Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
Yeah. 45
I actually like
could
that.
be great if the Pinnacle logo,
Yeah,
took
the
up any
Lack,
space at all.
lack of anything right here
There's
sucks.
no use of space on it, but it's a cool looking scheme.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like the old Sirius schemes. 47, Penguin
Pengu.
something. Cool.
I didn't even see it.
48, classic. 51, great scheme.
I love that Parts Plus car.
54, great scheme. 60, Trimbolt's already won scheme of the week once this year.
Yes.
66, I don't think they knew who was driving this car.
They didn't
They
for a hot
announced
minute
4
there.
different times throughout the week who was driving this car.
It was
At one
Timmy,
point,
it was
at
Carl
one
Long,
point, it's
it was,
Carl Long.
yeah, Carl Long, it was Josh Balicki.
Yeah,
it was like
Balicki.
I was saying,
14
I thought
people.
it was Balicki for a little while there.
No, it was always Timmy. I think they were kind
No,
of fucking
shout
with
out Timmy
everybody.
Hill though. His truck weekend was fantastic.
Sixth in the truck race.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
bad there.
71's great.
Yeah.
77 great. 88 perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so
Right.
what's taking
So
it?
it's between the 23 and the Juan car.
Didn't 23 already get you with the week?
Hey, didn't you
once?
give that to the Stealth Bomber once
I don't
already
remember if I
this
give
year?
it to the Stealth Bomber, but I'll give it to the one car this week.
Yeah, I think
It's
that
a good looking
deserves it.
scheme.
Yeah.
I'm a little pissed because Ross had a really good race, so it kind of broke my bracket already.
Yeah, my bracket's fucked.
Because I don't know if I officially had him out as a
I
first
did.
rounder,
I
I
did.
didn't.
but he was close. But both him and the 45 just like turned their seasons around in one day.
I had both of them out in the first round,
Yeah.
and I'm not looking good now. It's
Yeah.
not looking
I
great.
picked Bowman to win the championship because I was just doubling down on that bet. So
Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Tammy went with Ryan Blaney again, which is not a bad
Not a bad move.
not until next year.
All right, that's
Although
the
next year he won't be bet either.
yeah. That's the end of Norm's scheme of the week. Now let's get into what I don't really want to talk about, but damn it, wrong button. I knew
Wrong
I
button.
did that later.
News.
Who the fuck is it?
The news.
It's not here. There it is. Sorry, fuck that one up. All right. There wasn't a ton of news this week outside of the legal shit that
You're
no
going
one
to
wants to
jail.
talk about. We'll get to that in a minute. First, the big news of the week. Frankie Muniz out 6 weeks after having a radial fracture in his wrist, which is like the worst kind you could get outside of the compound where it
Did you see how he did it?
yeah. Radial fractures like when you fall and twist. Like you see that a lot in hockey and stuff, like
Yeah.
ankles.
Where it snaps like
Yeah.
in a twisting motion.
He fell off a ladder, changing the battery in his Ring camera. Kyle put in quotations here, get a solar panel, you moron. Like the solar
Also,
charger.
Not only that, you have money. Hire somebody
Hire
to do it.
somebody.
Ring cameras or doorbells? How short are you?
No, they have a
No,
bunch of,
they have,
they
like-
have security
yeah,
cameras
like-
too. Yeah.
I got like 5 Ring cameras. since
Yeah,
we're
so he's
talking.
out 6 weeks. I know who filled in this. Mason Maggio was in the truck this week, kind of last minute. They announced this on like Thursday.
Yeah.
So that he was already going to be, or no, he raced in the Portland race too, I think. So, or he was supposed to. I don't know. So,
Hey,
yeah,
Frankie Muniz, we know what's coming. You should have dodged the ground, not rammed it, brother.
facts. Also, want to shout out the trucks. This was kind of in the last segment, but I love that they treat this weekend as their throwback weekend because they're not at Darlington on throwback
Yeah,
weekend.
there was a couple efforts. Made.
There was some cool
the
trucks this
19 and
weekend.
the 18 were both sick. Steve, pull them up. Let's talk about them. Every
are we
single
doing?
one of them.
Oh God. Well, we don't have a lot of news, so you might as well if
Are
we
doing
can
truck
get there.
schemes?
Yeah,
Hold,
J
please.
Ski will have it. If you go up to paint schemes on the top.
Yep. Hold.
Well, while we're there, we can do a short one. Tony Stewart, the regular season top fuel champion. What the fuck?
That doesn't
Can't-
No,
surprise me.
Steve, go over the paint schemes all the way on the right.
Keep going.
Drop
Yeah.
down 2025
Yep.
trucks.
Gotcha.
There
I'm a
should
veteran
be-
of this website. I've been going on it for 25 years.
Go up. Nope. Back down.
It should say right at the.
Right there, Darlington.
Bam.
My bad.
Want me to go PIP?
Oh,
on this?
Trevor Bain making his historic return.
Yes.
Had a fantastic race, I think. Super good scheme. 2, if the number was different, that scheme would be
I
perfect.
just want to see throwbacks. No one likes this. I like that truck.
I like
No,
it.
I
It's
like
just
it,
always
but
in the
it's-
back.
It's one of those, it's a Blackbeard design, so it looks great on renders, kind of loses a
I
little bit
kind
of
of
its
love the
luster on
colors.
the
I don't know
truck.
why the colors are just cool to me.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Breidinger tequila truck.
God, she is terrible.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's get to some more throwbacks here.
11, I love it.
There was a couple really good ones.
15 is such a good truck. The colors are good. 18, scroll back up to the 18. Trying to think of who he's throwing back to.
Definitely not his
say?
number.
No idea.
I can't read. That's
It
really
doesn't
small,
say.
right?
It does
No.
not say.
But the 18 is super good. It looks almost like a Piedmont car or
Kind of,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the 18 is super cool.
19.
The 19, Grey
19.
Ghost.
Oh. Looks
Love the numbers.
Hemrick.
Love
Honestly,
the numbers.
those are like the only throwbacks. I
No,
can
there
think
was
of.
more. There was
Oh,
somebody
I love
did
the trophy tractor schemes.
somebody did that was a throwback.
33 Aaron's Dream
that Aaron's Dream
Machine.
Machine?
So
Yeah.
that was
Even has a
supposed to
cape
be
on it.
that was supposed to be Munez, but that ended up being Maggio.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, Aaron's Dream Machine.
There was another one too, the lightning bolts. The Square D truck. I don't know who it was. I forget who it was. You'll see it when you see it. I hope.
Timmy who?
Which truck was that supposed to be?
That's a good scheme.
Oh,
Yeah.
Keep going. I think it's
81.
nope. Maybe.
Yeah, but that was like a Jeff Burton throwback or something.
Yeah, there was somebody that did. Maybe I forgot.
91's good.
That's a throwback.
Maybe it was supposed to be, and I don't know where it is. Wow, that's weird. Okay,
No,
I
I
swear to
think
God,
you're thinking of
maybe
the
it was the
81.
yeah, maybe it was the 81. So yeah, I love
Yeah,
that
the
they're
81's an old like Energizer.
it's supposed
throwback
no
or
square.
something.
I think it was like a square D.
Square D?
Yeah, for their generators and shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
tough
yeah.
with the.
I think it
The
looked different in the render. That's why it's screwing with me. But yeah.
Yeah.
So shouts to the trucks for they should just adopt this all the time and just make this their throwback weekend because that's cool as hell.
Also,
And
Xfinity Series should be at Darlington.
yeah, that's actually
Yeah, well,
criminal that
Has
they're
that
not here.
ever been a bad race?
Nope. Literally the other day, I was scrolling Instagram and they had the John Hunter versus Larson battle from a
Yeah.
couple years ago. It's unreal.
Everybody battle at the end of those things. Who was it? Seabell versus Denny for a couple
Oh
years.
my God, yeah. Yeah.
But winner of the Truck Series is 33 Aaron's Dream Machine. You throw back to a Michael Waltrip racing car, you're going to win in my book.
Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, Tony Stewart is the top fuel regular season champ, which is ridiculous. Is there anything
Didn't
he
he only
can't?
win like one race?
No, he won two, maybe three. I think two.
I
But
don't
he's
know.
been. I think he's been really
Is
consistent
it
all
just
year.
like a popularity contest? I have no idea how the race works.
I
in
think.
NHRA.
I think he's done pretty good.
Just go 314 miles an hour and we'll see you later.
Yes. All right, now on to the bullshit. What Kyle calls NASCAR. So last Thursday, the teams and NASCAR argued their sides. So this is the preliminary injunction hearing. This is the third round of it, allowing the teams to race as if they were chartered, even though they aren't. And NASCAR can't sell until the case is decided. That's what they're fighting for. Basically, Vic got pretty nasty. If you read any of it.
yeah, dude. These texts were
So
juice.
I think it was the motorsport.com article that who wrote it? Shit. I was sharing it around. I forget who wrote it, but he
Was it
outlined
Stern?
No, it wasn't Stern. It was that's gonna bother me. I'll find it. But basically, I mean, there were some texts that were unsealed.
Good ones on
Basically,
both
by
sides.
the end of it, the judge said, if either of you think you're winning, you are not. He urged them to settle because he's basically said that it's going to get ugly. A couple of the shows, obviously, we're recording late, so we've been able to listen to all the other shows. I think Gluck and Bianchi were talking about it, that, if this goes to trial, everything is going to be out in the open. And does NASCAR really want all of its financials out in the open?
Am I? Financials
so.
aside, the text message stuff. Was I the only one that felt dirty about reading
Yep,
those? It's like
very.
the
Yeah, a little
team
bit.
stuff is one thing, but it's like seeing Denny's bros, whatever they call their gay little group chat, talking about it and be like, oh, when Jim France dies, we're gonna win, or we need this and this
Yeah.
and that. It's like, all right, that's one thing, just a bunch of bros talking. But once it's like
the NASCAR stuff started coming out, it's like
Yeah.
I kind of hold you guys to a higher standard. Like you're an officiating like governing body.
Well, basically, that's kind of the cliff notes Kyle has here. Denny said he hates the Francis, which we knew that. One of the guys, the guy that's like in charge of like the 2311 head honcho, that's not Denny or Michael, basically
I knew his
said
name 5 minutes ago.
Basically, they said the only way that this will get better is when Jim France dies, which is aggressive.
Yeah, that's pretty
a
aggressive.
bit dark.
Jordan called JGR fuckers.
Yeah.
Here
Which
for
they
it.
blurred out way too much of that word.
I thought it might have been something
By
else.
the way,
yeah, we could have
like,
done
you could have just
Extra
blurred out
letters
like
at the end.
the
The
U
U.
and the C.
the U, and we would have
And that would have got the point across, but they blurred out everything between F and S.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, hold up.
There's some words in there. Yeah.
I know some dirty words that could fit in that sentence.
Then we get to the NASCAR
Cancel
side of
culture.
things, and there was a bunch of back and forth between Phelps and I don't even remember who the hell else was in there, but they basically at one point said "fuck the teams."
Yeah, that's where it felt dirty.
Yeah, there was
It's
a whole
like
thing.
the teams talking shit about their overlords is one thing, and it's like, yes, the minions will talk, and they'll talk shit. But when it's the teams, and you just get like that dirty image of them all just like sitting by a fire, sipping bourbon on like a deceased like mammoth carcass,
So
and they're
so
just like, ha ha ha, fuck the little guys.
so the final scene
Yeah.
of Shooter,
literally.
they're all in the
Oh,
house.
God, I love that fucking movie.
Same.
But yeah, it's like
There was a line, I think it was from O'Donnell, talking about how, fuck the teams and what do we want this to go back to 1996 and what, like Southeast small sport 1996. And
yeah,
to
they're pretty
that I
much
say,
laughing about like, haha, they get nothing.
Yeah, to what I
and
say
they'll
is-
take it.
to what I say is, yes, I would like it to go back to 1996. Remember when every track was adding grandstand seats because there was waiting lists at every track, and we were on ESPN and Sports Center and RPM Tonight, and the sport was on a fucking massive upward trajectory, and you'd get 10 million people watching the Daytona 500 every year, and now we're happy that we get 3 million people. Like, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to go back to 1996. Thank you. That'd
Yeah,
be
no
awesome.
shit.
Be
Me too.
phenomenal. So,
Oh, when the drivers and teams actually respected the owners
Yeah.
and the ownership group,
yeah. So this is
like
getting,
Dale Earnhardt, the main namesake of NASCAR, like the most popular guy in the sport, the most world-renowned driver, was like going on vacation with Big France, and like they were buddies. Like, yeah, let's go back to that.
yeah.
Let's go back to you guys not hating each other.
Yeah, so this is messy as hell. The decision on what happened last week
scumbag.
is
Ban this Noah.
I don't
guy.
know who this Noah guy
Just
is.
to prove we have power over him.
Yeah, they're going off in the chat
I
right
hope
now.
our viewers get nothing and they'll like it.
They already get nothing. They listen to us.
I don't know about Johnson getting his championships easier than Petty the senior, but
Yeah,
That is a
this
They're-
guy's
they're-
talking about goat chat over here when he hasn't even mentioned Dale Earnhardt yet.
They're
so.
banging hot takes off the wall over there. So the decision on all this bullshit, the injunction is this week, and we're still hoping for December eventually, or they settle before December. But I don't see it fucking happening. I still
No,
feel terrible for front row.
absolutely not.
Still feel awful for front row because they're just like,
they're gonna turn upside down.
yeah.
like, immediately.
Also, I want to be in that jury so bad
Oh yeah, like a
because they're
public,
going to start doing jury selection in a month or two, and it's literally going to be like, you want to watch 5 billionaires fight with each other?
I don't even know if it's going to end up being a jury. Is it?
Is that state?
Yeah,
is
that's
that
Is
state
it?
or
Okay.
When they go
federal?
to court in December,
Not
they said
federal,
it's going to be
Yeah.
a jury. Jury's
So-
going to decide their fate.
But
and
basically,
you're literally
if-
sitting in jury. Normally, it's like, do you think this 16-year-old kid murdered that 17-year-old kid? Get in this jury and decide. And now it's going to be like, hey, this guy worth $200 billion is fighting with this guy worth $2 billion. Who do you want to see come out on top?
So then there was a whole nother thing today. Because so if the teams lose this injunction that's getting decided on this week, then NASCAR can sell the fucking charters. They can do whatever they want, and it's going to be
Yeah.
a train wreck. Apparently, NASCAR, they came out on Friday and were basically like kind of trying to make a deal. Like, we won't sell the charters. We'll only give out X amount next year. I think it was like 4 if they decide to. Because then there was that whole thing with the unnamed team or whatever.
Yeah.
They came out with some more earlier today. I don't remember where it is. Yeah. Here's what the teams offered to make the Here's what the teams offered to make the preliminary injunction request go away. NASCAR won't change the rule that allows the teams to make every race for the rest of this year. NASCAR has already said they would do this. NASCAR won't transfer any of the 6 former charters until the case is resolved. NASCAR will agree the teams own the 2 disputed SHR charters and won't seek to unwind the sale of those and sell them to someone else until the case is resolved. They won't issue, sell, or transfer any charters this season, which NASCAR already offered. And they won't sell or transfer more than 4 charters in 2026, which NASCAR already offered this. In theory, this would allow the teams to get back their 6 if they won, blah, 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 blah. It's a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, I just don't understand how they could sell the charters in an open lawsuit to keep them kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Nah, Noah, you'd be fine. Don't worry about it. Join the Discord.
Yeah. So, yeah, train wreck. I'm so over it. I don't even want to hear anything about it. Although I will say it was kind of fun
I
watching that
want
shit
to
come out last
hear
week.
Yeah, dude.
Everything about this.
Yeah.
That being said, I kind of want, I want to be on the team side, but at the same time, like, I want to watch the world burn.
That's where I'm at. Like, I'm on the team side because I want, we've known forever the NASCAR monopoly, all this bullshit.
Yeah.
I want,
Which I own NASCAR Monopoly if anyone wants to play.
so do
later.
I.
I do too.
I have the special edition one.
Yeah, because you were special. as a
True.
kid, dude.
So I was
Not
more
wrong.
on the team side, but I'm also terrified what this is going to look like if the teams win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what scares me. But then I'm also terrified what happens if NASCAR wins. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to put my.
See,
I'm
it's-
more on the team side, I think.
It's tough because if the teams win, the teams, the owners, the drivers, they get more money. They're less reliant on sponsors. They're less reliant on kids buying rides. All good things. But I'm also afraid of NASCAR now spending less money.
Yeah.
Because right now, it's like they're spending, it seems like, the bare minimum to put on these shows.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it's like you're now going to take away, and they're not going to stop paying each other that much money.
No.
yeah.
Like O'Donnell and Phelps and all these guys are still going to get the same paycheck,
Yep.
but they're now going to spend less money on the events, on production of the next vehicle or testing and this and that. And so
All like-
I'm worried about the product or the atmosphere kind of getting
Yeah.
chiseled down because NASCAR's like, oh, we got to buy waters with our dinners now because we're so broke.
I mean,
Yeah.
you remember when like the fan zone wasn't a thing anymore for a while
Yeah.
there? Like
Yeah.
they finally just started revamping that back.
And then I'm also terrified, like, if I know so we had some people in our Discord this week in the padded room, which is where this conversations like this take place, of what would another series look like. And I remember we were all old enough to remember
Yep.
the kart IRL split and how that basically murdered that sport that put that sport fucking 20 years behind the 8 ball. They're just now starting to even slightly recover.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see half the teams go run fucking late models at South Boston and call it short track car or whatever. I just
Yeah, I just don't see another series brewing.
I
from
don't
this.
either, but I could at the same time.
Like there's like all NASCAR, all the stock cars are proprietary. So we're not going to see the Gen 6 cars make a return
No, but
Yeah,
because
you
that's
could.
what are you
still
gonna
technically
say?
NASCAR technology.
Carteropoli, your idea was not amazing because I don't want it. So shush.
No, if they split and Roger Penske, Rick Hendrick, and Ray Evernham are like, we're going to start our own league, it's going to be a dumpster
Hey,
fire.
didn't we
Yeah.
try this with the SRX series and it failed?
Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
because
So, like,
Did you,
can
see
no longer
SRX tweeted too in the middle of all this court stuff when all the
No.
stuff was coming out? The dead SRX account that their last tweet was the thing about like, hey, we're shutting down. They just like posted like, oh, hey guys, like just
Hey.
to like,
Like, remember what we tried?
Yeah.
And it didn't work?
Yeah,
Now
if
you guys
there's,
wanna see
if
it
there's
again?
some sort of split, it's not going to be like, oh, Hendrick Motorsports, Joe Gibbs, Trackhouse, and all these guys are going to go play over here. It's literally going to be the end of fucking Sandlot.
yeah,
And everyone's just going to kind of fade away in their own separate direction.
yeah, that's what I'm worried
You're
about.
never going to hear from Chase Elliott ever again, the sport's most popular driver. You think he's going to fucking race in late models?
Yeah.
Probably not. He's going to go live on his farm and be like, nah, damn, I could have had $40 million and I only have 37.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Ryan Blaney, he might go do dirt racing with his dad, but they're not going to fucking, none of that's going to be
Yeah.
televised.
It's such
Larson, you'll probably hear about because the freaking high limit series will be the biggest sport in the world at that point.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
But like, it won't be taking the All Stars and moving them over here. They're all going to fade into
Whatever they want.
the darkness of everything else.
Yeah.
In a new series, is this new series? Are they be able to get Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, Honda,
Are they gonna be able to get these companies to
No,
sign
they're gonna
on?
no, they're gonna be
No.
unbranded
Yeah,
like the
when
SRX
NASCAR
was.
is fighting for their
Yeah.
series that they're gonna keep doing.
Carteropolis,
No.
stop it.
So it's
No.
it's literally gonna be a explosion, and
I'm not saying I
nothing
wouldn't-
is gonna survive.
Not
from it.
saying I wouldn't like that, Michael, but I don't want it. So shush.
We'll
He's
see
also
some
never
of the
going to
young
leave
guys
NASCAR.
like Chase Briscoe, Hocevar, like some of these guys will go race late models.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like they're
Hocevar,
going to be
whatever.
so buried in fields of 120 cars at the Snowball Derby that you'll never really hear from them again.
Yeah, I just
Yep.
don't. I just don't like where this is going.
Plus, it's-
and
Guess what? You're never going to see another race at Daytona.
yep,
Kiss that goodbye.
yep.
Daytona's gone.
Talladega.
Talladega's
Talladega, any
Atlanta.
NASCAR or NASCAR
gone. Owned.
owned track is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say, and I couldn't.
It's okay.
Any
It
NASCAR
happens.
owned track is gone.
Yep.
Does Marcus Smith go with the teams or does he go with
Oh,
NASCAR?
he'll go with
Shut
the
up,
teams.
Kyle.
You never know. Fucking Denny
Oh, fuck
Hamlin's
Kyle. Don't you have something to be watching right now?
Denny Hamlin's the head of this spear, and him and Marcus Smith don't exactly get along.
Also, you're gonna really like your seat because I farted in it a lot.
So I don't.
Yeah.
Any breakup will be messy, and I don't think it'll be
Yeah.
beneficial for
I
anybody.
100%
involved.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Noah, the dirt guy, he'll love it because guess what? Kyle Larson's gonna go race dirt races 489
See-
nights a year.
Seabell will go out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Bowman will go out there. Like,
I don't think Bowman's getting back in a dirt car.
He
he's
will
still
if he's
might.
not racing
True.
for Hendrick.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, if he needs to win some money.
You'll never hear his name again because he'll probably be fucking terrible. but
All
he'll go
right.
have fun with his millions.
It's enough of that because I'm sick of it
But
already.
yeah, it's there's no good ending to this unless they kiss and make up.
Yeah.
Is there any other news? I don't think there was shit for news this week.
Nothing I know.
Yeah, we already said Brad had his kid. Yay.
Yep.
Nobody cares about IndyCar news. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, apparently there's going to be a Cars 4.
Oh, really?
Allegedly. I don't know if this is real or not, but somebody posted
Yeah,
that
I
Owen
saw-
Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy are returning for Cars 4.
Heck yeah, dude.
Down.
Down
So
for that?
down. Yeah, Bowman will just become he'll go to Formula Drift.
Yeah, and lose money every year like everybody else in Formula Drift.
Yeah. All right, let's go into the old race weekend. We had from Darlington the Sober or Slammer 200.
I loved
Loved it.
that
Loved
name.
that name, dude.
Hey,
I saw it and I was like, is this a joke?
From Portland, the Pacific Automation 147.
Nah.
I hate when they put numbers on road courses because it
Just
never
call
works.
it the 150, dog.
Yeah. And then the Cookout Southern 500.
Hell yeah.
I like that. I'm okay with the sponsor on that because it flows. Like it's not a
Yeah.
It's not the Southern 500 presented by Walmart, Quaker State, fucking
Presented
Target.
by Cookout, available at Walmart and Target possibly.
Yeah, like the Cookout Southern 500. It just works.
It still made me kind of forget that this was the Southern 500.
Remember when it was the Mountain Dew Southern 500?
Yeah.
Right, but before they lost the Labor Day date, back in the day, it was the Mountain Dew Southern 500.
Back when
you know
Pepsi,
you're not supposed to wear
back when
white after
Pepsi
Labor
used to
Day?
sponsor stuff.
Yep, yep. So, all right. So, truck race, kind of a snoozer.
Didn't watch it.
I watched all of it, and I don't remember any of it because it was one of those I was watching it, but I was just kind of partially watching it.
Yeah, just Timmy Hill doing Timmy Hill things
yeah.
and being a fucking boss.
Did they not pass as well? or-
Corey Heim,
Rick-
he got challenged for the lead for half a second.
Well,
I think.
Riggs actually led more laps than Corey Heim. Riggs led 71, Heim led 65. Riggs ended up finishing 17th. Heim on his 8th victory of the year. He's one short of Biffle's 9, which is the record for trucks in one
Yep.
season in 1999. Bain ended up finishing 5th in his first NASCAR race since
Yep.
23.
Yeah, he was like 6th place, but the 17 I think got into the wall at the end of the race and blew a tire or something.
Something like that, yeah. I know Corey was having a good run, and then he got some BS
Yep.
penalty, which Fox did not cover. The only reason we know about it is because Corey got on Twitter and he
Bro,
complained about it.
Fox,
Their truck
it's
broadcast
like it gets
is embarrassing.
worse every week.
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's they were unaware there was a race going on.
Yeah, it
And
was
they got like
embarrassing.
Kevin in the booth, and they got the Todd father in there, aka the Onion, aka.
You would think that they would bring the broadcast
goat.
up a little bit, and it didn't. It didn't help.
It's because they're relinquished to watching the same screen we're watching.
Yes.
So if anything is happening on the race that isn't on one of the 3 cameras they bring to the track,
Yeah.
they don't cover it because
And-
they don't see it.
And I'm sorry, and I don't even like using the remote broadcast excuse because CW is remote and they kill it.
Yeah.
Like they did great this weekend at Portland, and they were remote except
Yeah.
for what Dylan was in the pits, and I think Daniel.
Dylan was not in the pits; he was standing,
He was
on,
standing
the
on the
track
racetrack.
for half the race.
And I think Trotta was there too. They were both in Portland.
Yeah.
But the booth was in Charlotte, and they killed it. They do such a
Yeah.
great job. So
Yeah.
you can't even be like, oh, it's because they're doing it remote. No. Like Norm said, they bring fucking 4 cameras, and they're probably watching it on one TV. They're seeing what we're seeing. The amount of shit that they miss, the fact that I can sit there at home and watch it on TV and go, the hell was that?
Yeah.
And then nothing ever gets said
Not
about
only
it.
that, it's like they're not watching the ticker at all.
No.
Because we'll watch somebody like the 17 or Corey in the 77. All of a sudden, their name just starts dropping down the list, and the broadcast, unless it's on their screen, won't even mention it.
It happens.
So it's like,
so-
are you guys
Yeah.
not watching the live feed of this, like the standings
Yeah.
of the race?
Apparently, so this happened at the end of the race. Like Corey restarts like 6th or 7th. There's like 20 to go, 15 to go. He said he's still trying to figure out the trucks. I guess it was a weird. First gear was like too tall, he was already at the top of the range. He had to shift
Yeah,
really
yeah.
quick. So he was trying to start in second, but then it lugged. Even if he dragged the brakes and kind of powered it up, it still lugged. So I guess he got into second and he spun the tires, and he kind of shifted a little bit before the start finish line. Well, then they ran like 4 laps, and then they gave him a restart violation
Oh,
for going
Going out of line.
going out of line before the start finish line, which I understand. Like he said on his show, completely understandable if I was going for an advantage, but the guy in front of me was pulling away from me. Like I just
Yeah.
lost it and had to kind of correct it. But I was half paying attention to this race, and I remember he was in the top 10. I look up with like 8 to go. I'm like, where the fuck is Corey?
yeah.
And I had no idea. I had to go on Twitter, find it out the hard way. And
Yeah,
then-
we're just watching the race, and all of a sudden he'll just be like 7th, 19th pit off the ticker.
yeah.
No mention of it. And it's kind of funny that, like, there's only 2 or 3 tracks where we really need to monitor lane choice before the start finish line. Phoenix
Phoenix is
is
one.
the big one. Other than that, like Homestead, Kansas, maybe like these tracks where they really spread out.
Where they go on the apron too, where they can go
Yeah.
really
Pocono,
low.
maybe because they get 10
18
wide on the front
wide,
stretch.
Yep.
But like Darlington, I don't think you're getting out of line before the start finish line at Darlington.
Not to get an advantage.
Yeah.
And so it's just funny optics because we saw that where they penalized them, which I haven't seen a replay of it because
They didn't.
Fox,
It doesn't exist.
there's no cameras in the trucks or cardboard and make believe, and so we have no idea. We're just going off of Corey's word, which Corey is usually pretty much on his side about everything he's ever done, which is totally understandable. I stand up for everything I've ever done for the most part, so I understand. But we're going off of his word, which is I spun the tires and kind of walked the truck out of line and then got back in line to get into turn 1.
Yeah.
Or before turn 1, whatever.
yeah.
So we're just going off of his word. Obviously, there's never going to be video evidence of this because truck races are for the radio, and you should just listen to him on MRN. But the optics of it are he got penalized for that, which we will never see the severity of. But the entire Xfinity race happened, and I don't think we had a single restart violation in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that race was bonkers.
Yeah. So obviously Heim wins, 8th of the year. Like I said, the playoffs currently the cut line a little tight. You have above the cut line in 6th is Majeski. He's plus 16. Raja's in 7th plus 4. Jake Garcia's plus 2. Below the cut line, you've got Chandler Smith at minus 2 and Caden Honeycutt at minus 7. So that's going to be tight. Their next race is 2 weeks from now in old Bristol Motor Speedway. And then I'm excited because we get a cutoff race at Loudon, which is sick. Like, I'm happy to
Yeah,
see the
that's gonna
trucks
be so
back. I'm
cool.
excited to watch the trucks again. And it's a cutoff race. Kind of weird that it's on at noon, but I'm kind of here for it. So that'll be cool. Now we go 6,000 miles away to old Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Pacific Automation 147. Obviously, it's a road course. Connor Zilic fucking dominated it. I
Big
mean,
surprise there.
it was ridiculous.
It's cool that we're going up there. This track kind of sucks.
I like all of the track except for 1 and 2. I don't know if you listened to any of Dale Jr. download today because it came out.
I didn't even think it was out yet.
It came out like when I was halfway here, and I listened to the first, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes of it, and they spent the entire time complaining about the 1 and 2 section, about how it's stupid and how it's awful. None of this matters because we're not going back. Like, it's not on the schedule next year. So, I don't know. But yeah, Zilic basically dominated, won the pole, won both stages, set the fastest lap. He led 70 out of 78 laps. Basically, it came down towards the end. Yeah, he won the first stage by 15 seconds, the second stage by 8. He was checked out the whole fucking race. Basically, it came down to the end. There was a couple late race cautions. The first restart, the one who was at Sawalich, came from fucking Seattle
Yeah.
going into turn one. He's 8 rows back and just doesn't hit the brakes going into one. Ends up caving in Zilich's rear quarter, his right rear. It's a whole mess. Austin Hill ends up getting out in front, and he's driving away. Zilich has a massive tire rub. I didn't think that was going to make it because it looked like it was cutting
So
into
that was the
tread.
first time Zilich cut turned one.
Yeah, well, he got
Yeah.
hit over there. He got
Yeah.
smoked over there. So, but eventually the tire rub kind of cleared itself, and I wanted to see that go green because he was catching Hill.
Yeah.
He was cutting into his lead so then a caution comes out for Will Brown. No, one of the Aussies. Was it Will Brown or the other one? No, it was the other one, Jack Perkins.
Jack Perkins, which sucked. I was.
He was at an awesome race. He was in third. He ended up missing one of the corners and ends up sliding into the grass and can't
So
get
the
it refired.
Apex Hunters,
Fired up, yeah.
which they're a supercar podcast from Australia.
Yes.
They are super cool dudes. They seem like the funnest group of blokes ever. Haha, I'm using Brent block of words.
Hey, Brent.
They seem like cool ass dudes. They were doing a like watch party at SVG's house with SVG during the Xfinity race.
Oh, that's sick.
So I was watching it on my TV, but I'm like, screw this. Got up and I had my computer with both monitors, and I had them live on YouTube on the top monitor and the race on the bottom monitor. And I was like, dude, it took me like trying to
To
line
sync 'em up. Yeah.
because they like you could barely hear the audio from the TV on their broadcast. It's not like they had the broadcast playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I finally got it lined up, so I'm just watching them, and they're just, well, let's go, Jacko. Let's go, Jacko. Catch him, Jacko. Jacko's gonna get fifth. He can get third. And so I was just watching them watch the race and them reacting, and they have no filter, and they're just fucking shitting on Austin Hill the entire time. They're like, oh, Austin chose the bottoms. Connor, you better watch out. Like,
Yeah.
run, Connor, run for your life. He's gonna wreck you.
Perkins had a great race going, but he ends up getting off track, can't get it refired. We get a caution,
Yep.
green, white checker, and it's like, so Hill's in front. The last restart was a train wreck, and I kind of don't hate what Zilich did. Everyone's saying it's a big brain move. I think he literally missed the corner. He was wheel hopped, and his right front was
He
locked
made
up.
a choice. He was literally practicing that move
Yes.
in practice.
So he bails and takes the fucking Joker lap, which he didn't even take the whole thing, but that's still, again, not his fault. That NASCAR said that's legal.
They had a blueprint of it, and somehow that was allowed.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that's like, that is such a blatant advantage
Oh, it was.
that it shouldn't have been allowed.
But
Like,
I think-
they should have made it a costlier penalty.
No, it needs to be like it is at the Roval and the bus stop or the Watkins Glen bus stop.
Tell me
If
to
you miss
stop.
it, you have to stop.
Yep.
Fuck the chicane. Fuck this wee thing that they had going on. It should just be a box that you have to stop in, come to a complete
Yep.
stop, and go. But I don't fault Zilich for what he did. I think he knew he was going to miss the corner, so he just made a choice. What I do fault is second through fifth, not even trying.
Yeah.
Like they all, I think it was Hill, the 18, there was somebody else too. I know the 8 ended up fucking backwards somehow and all that.
So
the first person
the
in that
21, the 16, the 48,
and the 18,
and the 18.
Sawalich.
Sawalich. They all, so the 8 gets turned by, I think, Sawalich.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So the 4 cars behind him, including Sawalich, all dive to the inside to pass him. But they clearly went through the middle of the bus stop, whatever you want
Dude,
to call it.
Austin Hill was 10 feet inside of the apex. Like
They
three
should have
three
had
car
to
lengths.
go around the chicane like Zilich did.
Yep.
That being said, Zilich 100% knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
He was going to that turn harder than he was all day,
So
running
I could-
away from the cars behind him, knowing that if I even start to lock up, I have an out.
Yep.
Like he went into it planning on making the corner, but knowing that he could go 10 times harder.
And if he
And if
actually
he misses, he's free to do the chicane. And oh, by the way, you're going to avoid the carnage.
yeah, that's
behind
the
you.
thing. If he had taken the corner, he's wrecked because
Yeah.
of that shit show. The first car, honestly, who should have won this race was Quapple because he took the corner how he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Everybody else should have probably
Zilich followed the rules.
Yes.
But the rules need to be worked on.
100%. It's he.
They
he
need to sim it, time it, do it in practice, and go, oh, this Joker lane is slower.
yeah. Did you
It
hear that
should
there
not
was
be an advantage.
there were multiple cars? I think they said it was the 70.
Yeah.
Was it Honeycutt or
No, that's
I forget who it was, but they said he gained 28 spots on restarts.
it's like Komatsu or something.
No, it
isn't
wasn't. I don't remember who it was, but they said that there was one car that they saw doing it the whole race, and he was like plus 28 on restarts.
They said the whole race. I think they meant like every restart.
Or every restart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go down. I think they said it was the 70. Annunziata.
Yeah.
No,
Nailed it.
Yeah. He ended up wrecked anyway, but
Yeah.
it was just a train wreck. But again, I don't blame the drivers. I blame the track. I blame NASCAR for putting
Yeah.
that stupid chicane there. It should have been if you can't make the corner, you have to come to a complete stop. We see it at the
Yep.
bus stop at Watkins Glen, the bus stop at the Roval, the other chicane at the Roval, the front stretch chicane at the
Yep.
Roval. I'm trying to think of other places. I mean, we see out of bounds at Coda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
the
know,
penalties
drive-through.
went out of
Like,
bounds, yeah.
that's-
So I don't like Coda. We've talked about this a million times.
I don't want track limits to be that strictly
I
enforced.
don't need
but
a drone that it only catches every third car that does it.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
with the initial plan, which was what Annunziata was doing, if you go straight through and you have to do the double chicane, you lose time.
yes,
But what Connor was doing, which was allowed, and they even blueprinted it and said they mapped it out with MS Paint and said you can do this, was not enough of a time
he
penalty.
basically took instead of the what was it left right left, he just did the right left.
Yeah.
And he like would lock up, go into turn one, and then by the time he realizes he wasn't going to make the corner, it was too late to do the first part.
Took
It's
like
almost a
just
straight
left and then
shot.
like a
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So I agree that I don't hate what Connor did. He just took advantage of what was there.
I think the 4 cars behind him, maybe the 18, maybe not. I'd have to watch the replay again to see his contact with the 8
Yeah.
to see if he was forced. But the 3 or 4 cars that went below and never went through the cutoff should have been penalized to 30 seconds, that the
Yep.
rule said.
Yeah,
Zilich played by the rules, but took advantage of the rules. And I think
Yeah.
the rules need to be changed. Not that this is such a moot point or whatever the
we're not
fucking
going
phrase
back.
is.
So
We're not going back to Portland, but this is something that it should be so apparent that NASCAR should be like, oh, if we say this is okay, everyone's going to do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like Ross at Indy.
Yep.
The year Ross just went straight at Indy because he knew I could just floor it on the outside, pass the wreck, and then merge back onto the track. It's a massive advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. It was a massive shit show. I did want to bring up. I saw some people saying he was trying to do the Joker lap, but Austin Hill trying to wreck fucking who was that next to him, and he ends up losing like 5 spots.
Everybody possible.
Yeah, literally
Well,
anybody
so after that
around
shit
him.
show in turn 2, where they all cut the corner, he was next to maybe the 48, maybe it was Mayer. I don't remember who it was, but he cuts left and tries to hit him. Some people were saying he was trying to cut over to do the chicane, but I think he was already past the point of no return on that. He wasn't going over there.
Yeah.
It looks like he tries to door whoever was next to him, kind of misses,
He
and
would
then ends
never
up
do
getting
that.
swallowed up by like 6 other cars. So it's like, fuck you, Austin Hill. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how that dude still
I
has a
don't get
job.
why Quapple was pushing him so hard.
That bothered me too.
like you're pushing him past your teammate.
The first,
Like,
so
what fuck
the
are you
second to
doing?
last restart, Connor didn't get a great restart, and then Quapple's just pushing the shit out of the 21.
like, what are you
Again,
doing?
probably trying to set himself up to gain positions and maybe go get
But
the win. But
you gotta
like,
push him in past the corner.
Yeah.
So
That
like,
being said, Zilich already has 6 or 7 wins in the season. I don't give a shit about Zilich if I'm the one car.
yeah, a good
I'm
point.
doing, if it's me and Zilich and we're on the cut line and we're fighting for it at a Daytona or something like that, yeah, maybe I'll think team over driver.
Yeah,
And I'll think, yeah, I'll get the team the win. But you're at a road course with 5 or 6 laps to go, whatever it was. It might have been a green white checker at that point. I don't give a shit about my teammate that's won 7 races.
yep,
I haven't won a race yet. I'm going to do whatever's in my best interest to win.
yeah, I'm with you. And if that's pushing the
That
21
being said,
car,
I am shocked that Austin Hill didn't full on John Hunter Nemechek, Connor Zilich. That's a deep cut, a NASCAR truck reference to
yes,
what track was
is
that?
that Mid Ohio or Portland?
I think it was Mid Ohio.
No,
It was one of the little
might
go
have been
karty looking ones.
Mid-Ohio.
I think it might have been Mid Ohio.
But him and Cole Custer.
Cole Custer. Yep, I remember that.
I don't remember if that was Mid Ohio.
So I don't know. It was a good race. It was. I mean, it's Portland. From what I've heard, we're not going back there ever until they put a bunch of money into the place because apparently there's like no internet or like electrical hookups in the
Very
pit
narrow
boxes.
as well.
Like
Well, I remember the Victory Lane.
Victory Lane looked like they stuck it on the side of a landscaping company.
Yeah,
Like it was a mess. So, but hey, we had a couple
it's
listeners.
cool to get up there in
We
the
had, we had,
Northwest.
I know we had a listener up there. Who was it Blakey? Blakely. He
Yeah.
was up there. He
Yeah.
was loving it. Sending us pictures all weekend. Looks like a beautiful place to watch a race too. Like
Yeah,
up
it
in
looks
the
like a
woods
good
up
spot
there.
to be up there.
So we'll see.
Oh, it's not an ugly part of the country
No,
by any means.
it's not
Yeah.
at all. And then we come back to Darlington on Sunday night for the old Cookout Southern 500.
Hell yeah.
First race of the playoffs. I love this race being the first race of the playoffs because we didn't have it last year because it was the cutoff race last year. But I feel like we have the same thing every year when this is the race one of the playoffs. It's a shit show all night for the playoff guys.
Yeah.
For half the playoff field, it's a mess, and
You're
makes
pitting
it
13 times. It's impossible to pass.
Yeah. So
It's a long race.
Briscoe basically does what the 19 car does, and it felt like the damn Coke 600 a couple years ago. He just dominated the whole race, led 309 out of 367. He won every race off pit road. His pit crew was on it all fucking night. I think I heard somewhere they didn't have a stop under 10 seconds or over 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think their 10 flat was their slowest stop.
He's the first back-to-back winner since Biffle in 05-06 of the Southern 500.
Damn.
Just a huge win for them. I think there was a lot of people saying that, picking them for the championship 4. I think they're clicking at the right time.
100%.
The last couple weeks have been like,
they've been able to qualify well all year, and we've talked about it at nauseum.
Yeah.
But they would just drop like a rock throughout the race. I mean,
shoot
6 or
themselves in the
7
foot.
poles, but he'd be 8th, 13th, 16th by the end of stage 1.
Yeah.
This race, he got super lucky with the Josh Berry wreck with him and Denny.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of at the point in the turn where the top gets a little bit of a shot, but they have to check up, and the bottom would slingshot past them.
Yep.
So Denny was 10 feet away from keeping the lead.
Yeah. I don't
the
think it would have
yellow came
mattered
out.
because Briscoe had such a good short run
Yeah.
car. I mean, he lost the lead to Reddick at one point after on a restart, I think it was. It took him 3 laps of just playing with him, and then he just went right by him. He did. I will say, long run, like you saw it at the end of the race, he faded hard at the long run. He was out 6-7 seconds, and I'm watching it, and he's losing chunks. Chunks. And then we get into the next gen problem of Reddick gets close to him, and all he had to do was aero block him. I mean, Reddick was close a few times.
I mean, they were both loose, though.
They were both a train wreck.
You
And
could
then
see
you got
them sliding
Yeah,
off the
tires
corners,
were a huge deal. They could bring blocks of tar as tires, and they'd still wear out at this track.
I think what saved Briscoe's ass was Jones. I think Jones getting to Reddick and Reddick having to play defense, it wasted enough time that Briscoe could kind of get back out a little bit. Then you'd see Reddick catch him again.
Yeah.
Then Jones would catch them again, and then Reddick it kind of accordioned like 3 or 4 times, and then right at the end, I think Reddick made that desperate move, but it's never going to work in 3 and 4 at Darlington.
Nope.
If you're riding the fence, unless he physically dive bombs and is able to slide job you and get in front of you, but as soon as
not happening.
he didn't get past his door, I was like, he ain't getting him.
Yeah, or put a fender to him.
or wreck him straight up.
Which
Pull Logano.
I'm the first one to say that I hate when people are like, "Oh, well, you hit me last year here." Like, I hate when people pull shit like that. But Reddick and Briscoe have had run-ins over the years. I mean, I can think of Bristol Dirt.
Yep.
Where I think it would have been kind of warranted. And I think Denny was talking about it, like the 44 grenading, literally, saved Briscoe's life. Because Briscoe was dropping like a rock before that. But Denny's like, Reddick didn't want to risk it to knock out a Toyota teammate, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you got 2 more Toyotas right behind you, bud. No matter what Toyota's
I
winning this
also
race.
think Reddick was thinking long term that he needed the second place. If he wrecks both of them and they finish 20th and 21st, he's still fucked playoff wise. A second place finishes. I mean, he goes from at the cut line at the start of the race to what is he, like 5th or 6th now or something like that?
It was a good race. It was much like Richmond, where it was a huge strategy race. We saw guys in the back of the pack, Bowman, John Hunter, guys that were farther in the back doing some crazy pitch strategy early on in the race to try to get the advantage.
Yeah.
We saw, unbelievable pit road failures
So
throughout
that's
the race.
one of the things Kyle has is
Passing.
pit road disasters. I mean, some of these guys, it looked like their first day on pit road. Denny
The
had
48
multiple-
dude,
that
I
was-
wanted
I'm
to-
saving
What the
that
fuck
I
one.
wanted
this?
to kick my TV.
I'm saving
dude.
that one. I mean,
The 6,
11
we saw
had-
another teammate
Yep.
pit stop.
Yep.
Which, if you watch the video of Brad's in-car
It's so funny.
or on-car roof cam during that chain of events, it is so funny to watch him like, oh shit, I have a wheel off, pulls into the 22 pit stall, and they're like,
The front
it's
front
like watching
changer.
the fucking minions, dude. They're like all running around like, we don't know what to do.
The
Like,
front changer, Skip was talking about it on Stacking Pennies. The front changer on the 22 car is already sitting on the wall with his helmet off, somebody just grabs a helmet, kind of half puts it on their head, and runs out with a gun.
Yeah, his,
you know?
his back is to the track. He's
Yeah.
messing with his gun or whatever he's doing. And the guy that's paying attention, that's wrapping up the hose or whatever he's doing, sees it, starts slamming on the shoulder. The guy turns around quickly, realizes what's going on very quickly.
Yeah.
As he's like, okay, I got my gun, I got this, I need a nut. The guy who tapped him on the shoulder
Don't
originally
we all?
grabs his helmet, loosely puts it on his head. He's
Just
like
kinda-
fussing with that.
We've
he
seen it.
jumps over the wall. The jackman gets in there. They grab a nut from over the wall to put on the car. It was just such a glorious chain of events.
The helmet reminded me of when we're at Loudon or Pocono on practice days and somebody goes over the wall to do something and they just put like the half shell. It's not even strapped and they have a hat on. They just kind of plop it on their head. That's
Yeah.
what it reminded me of. Like, yeah, I have a helmet on, kind of. I mean, Denny had a bunch of problems on pit road.
Yep.
The Seabell Hocevar one, I'm not really sure where I stand on that. I don't think that's either the driver's fault. I think that's on like Bell's spotter.
Oh, the Hocevar.
You
It
know?
is. I
Seabell.
put it
Blaney.
more on Hocevar. More
I
on
do
the
too.
7017.
I agree.
Not that it's like, oh, like Spinelli was getting all butthurt about it on Discord. It's like, it's not that like, high and mighty, we're better than you, so you should bend the knee. It's more like
You were just in a wreck.
years
Yeah.
ago, and I'm talking 4, when there were slower cars, they would pit the next lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you had like the 72, the 32, the 66, the freaking 49, whoever was like kind of the field filler cars,
Yeah.
they would purposely
Pit with the lap down
pit with the
cars.
lap cars the next lap as to not
Interfere.
interfere, interact, slow down any possible leaders.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is affect the leader's race.
Hocevar
Well, the
is the
car
one
that just spun
Yeah.
brought out the caution and is half a lap behind the leaders. It's kind of like, dude, like, did you need to be coming into the pits
and cut
when
him
you
off.
know you're pitting around a bunch of lead lap,
Playoff cars, yeah.
top 10 cars?
Yeah, and he was all over the place the entire day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
30th,
just like,
9th.
Yeah.
it's like, I get it.
15th.
You
It's
didn't
like, dude,
technically
come on.
do anything wrong and break any rules, but it's kind of like courtesy.
Yeah, and then because of that, I mean, it fucked Bell. It put
It
that big
fucked
hole in the
Bell,
splitter.
It fucked Blaney.
Yeah,
Blaney got wrecked the next restart because of
because
it.
he was stuck in the back. Yep.
So it's just like, it's one of those things.
Chase,
It's like, dude, you're like, it sucks. You brought up the caution. Your race is now permanently affected by
You're
this.
not going to gain anything by
But
that
it's-
5 seconds of
yeah,
just
you're
letting
kinda
Bell
just-
go out. You know.
Jumping into the hornet's nest real quick for no reason.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, there wasn't that much damage, but there was splitter damage, which was enough to affect the car.
Oh,
for
Bell
Splitter
was fucked
damage.
the rest of the
Entire
race.
There was a hole in the headlight.
Yeah.
Like,
Him and
his
Blaney.
car was broken.
Yeah.
Him and Blaney both had splitter damage,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
they were
Blaney
fucked all
didn't
night.
get any damage from that, but he had to sit in his stall and he lost 10 to 15 spots.
And then he ends up getting
Well, yeah.
wrecked by
And then the next
when he
restart,
spins.
Kyle Busch gets loose in front of him.
Yep.
Blaney checks up, gets bulldozed by the 3, and that's when Blaney's car got fucked up.
Yeah, he spins and then he
But
hits
it's
his
because
splitter.
he lost all that track position waiting for the 77 who was spun out
Yeah,
right in
yeah.
front of him.
Yeah.
So it's just it's a chain of events that was avoidable.
Yeah.
Chase had a loose wheel that wasn't tightened all the
Yeah.
way.
So now I know Byron had a loose wheel. He had to back up too.
Yep.
Hendrick was just fucking off.
Bro,
out to-
Hendrick,
They were
I
fucking
mean,
all over the place.
out to lunch.
Bowman alone,
So I wanted to
was
get into that
an
48.
embarrassment.
That 48 pit stop, I almost
not
it was
only the pit
almost
stop, I just want to start with him
qualifying.
showing up and being that slow.
Yeah.
Not only was
yeah.
it like I pushed it too hard in qualifying and got loose and lost time, it's as soon as they unloaded
Yeah.
in practice, in qualifying, early on in the race, whether he got damaged in that first wreck or not, it was like, dude, you need to be fighting for your life right now, and you
Yeah.
guys are fucking
Garbage.
33rd on the field
Yeah.
right now.
So then he comes in, what was that, the second or third pit stop?
Yeah. So shouts to Blake Harris. Dude was throwing everything he could at the pit strategy.
Once they got off sequence, it was like, all right, we're going off script now.
Yeah, at one point he was passing like 23rd, 24th. It's like in that gaining 5 to 10 spots from where you started
Yep.
was a big deal. And it's
Yeah.
because they were doing a crazy pitch strategy that if they catch a caution, which they did later at the right time, it's like your day's turned around.
Yep. Yep.
But it's that pit stop.
So they come in, and I wanted to shout.
I don't know how you do it.
I wanted to shout out Latart because him explaining everything in real time. So they jump over the wall, and that one view that was like above the pit box, and you see the extras, the road crew guys. Like Skip said, one of them probably heard somehow the hose came unplugged on the primary gun. He probably heard the air escaping. So they run over and they hook the hose back up. One thing I didn't realize is that Hendrick does not use the comms They don't have open mic like Skip
Oh,
talks about all
really?
the time with Penske. So now you run into the over-the-wall guy has plugged the hose back in, and he's going, "You're good." He's waving at him like, "You're good, you're good." Then one of the other over-the-wall guys hands him a gun, an extra gun that's not plugged
attached
in.
to
And all
anything.
I could think of in that moment, because they paused the video, is it's going to slowly zoom in, and it's the Always Sunny, like, bum, 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 like, oh, like, you know, he's handing him a gun that's not plugged in. It's like, oh, great. And it's just it looked like
A
no,
fucking
it's
circus?
funny because these guys are so perfectly choreographed. You watch pit stops and it's there. I know when I step back, the Jackman's already gone, and you see one little misstep, and it sends everybody into, what do I do? Where do I go? Ugh,
It's-
you know,
As soon as the right rear started having trouble, the right front quickly went, oh, fuck, they're having trouble. He changed the right rear tire.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like, damn, if you guys quit fiddle fucking with
Yep.
the hoses and stuff, this guy could have done the pit stop in half the time.
And I feel like
Yeah.
if they had the open mic setup, because you think they're all yelling at each other and waving their hands around, they're using sign language. Where if they have that open mic system,
Yeah.
they can say
They can
that
communicate.
everyone's going to know what's going on.
So we positive none of them have it
That's according to Skip. Hendrick does not have open mics.
because
I'm sure they
Letarte
will be
was
now.
just assuming that that one rando that's like the tire catcher or whatever his
the
job
over
was
the wall or the road crew guys. Yeah.
was he didn't have one, so he couldn't communicate. But I just still don't understand. Like I understand it's the spur of the moment, but like that guy just looked at you. He's the guy who's apparently in charge of the hoses and should be fired immediately. When you're good, and the guy goes, "Okay, give me a different gun."
Give me a different gun. Yeah.
It's like test the one in your hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just had a guy going, "You're good. It's good."
If
you
he
go,
does-
"Okay, I'm not gonna do the male thing."
You go, "Brap, brap."
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Like that's instinctually in your DNA.
Every time I pick my screw gun up at work, I go, "Brap, brap."
Screw gun,
Like, I'd
drill,
be,
half
dude,
inch.
if I worked on a pit crew, I'd get fired on the first day because the entire race, I'd be timing it with the cars go by like, "Meow."
Yeah.
I drain the nitrogen.
You're
tanks.
wasting all the nitrogen.
Yeah.
They're like, "This thing's fucking broken, dude." Like,
Yeah.
got some miles
you're
on
right.
her.
If that whole second gun exchange doesn't happen, that is a 23-second pit stop, not a 40-second
They just
pit
went
stop.
straight into Days of Thunder.
Panic mode.
Air guns jammed. Need another
Give me a
one.
gun, give me a gun, give me a
And it's
gun.
like, the one you have's fine.
Yeah.
And then they hand him a
Just
gun
didn't
without a
have air.
hose. So he comes running back. Like, give me a different hose. So now they're unraveling a hose from underneath.
Meanwhile, the first gun works fine.
cart.
Yep. The
And
one
it's like,
attached
okay,
to
why
a
wouldn't
hose
you,
still?
if you thought the air gun was the problem, why wouldn't you take the hose off the air gun you were just holding and put it on the new air gun?
Yeah, it was
Yep.
it was
But
absolute
no, let's
train
replace
wreck.
everything and now let's grab the hose underneath the cart that's not hooked up now. So I just like it was so like it's like one of those things that's like such a fine-tuned machine Swiss watch, but the second a grain of salt gets in there,
It
it's
fucks
like
the whole thing up.
we didn't plan for this to ever happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it I feel like you guys should be like fucking EMTs and firefighters and you should be rehearsing every possible
single
scenario.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
Letarte was like kind of ashamed about it because obviously he worked for Hendrick for a long time. He was in charge of many pit crews in his day.
Yeah.
Technically, this team. I
Yep.
mean, it's every single person has changed, but this was originally his team.
Even
it's
Skip
like-
was saying it. He goes, "That's part of my pre-race checklist is to make sure the backup gun is plugged in."
Yeah, it's just it's a blunder. I mean, they have obviously there's an entire chain of command, but this once again falls on Blake Harris. It's like these are your guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're the head coach of that.
Like, do you think this isn't going to happen to fucking old robot man himself, Cliff Daniels?
Oh God, yeah,
You think Cliff Daniels lets any of this happen?
yeah.
Fuck
Cliff
no.
Daniels
Exactly.
is probably holding the secondary gun the entire
Just
pit
in
stop.
case.
He's blown into the hose.
So this was just a complete failure. I mean, on all parts. Obviously, they were slow off the truck, but it's like, okay, if you're going to be
Then you
slow,
compound it.
at least
Yeah.
be smart about strategy, and then you do like the second most embarrassing pit stop of all time.
Yeah.
And it's like that. What are you guys trying to do? Do you want to get knocked out? Because now you're going to take Hendrick Motorsports as a whole. They all just kind of shit away their race at the end.
Yep.
Yep.
Like the 9, the
Larson
5,
ended
the
up-
24, they were all decent all day.
Larson ended up with damage on that restart where he got into Reddick?
16.
The 16. He pushed the 16 into Briscoe, and he ended up getting a little bit of damage on the front. And from what I read, it got worse. Like the splitter slowly started opening, and by the end of the race,
So
it
that's
was fucked.
one of those. Like I think the same thing honestly happened to Bowman at the start, and probably several other guys in the back when the 21 wreck. They all kind of checked up. Corey LaJoy's talked about it. The air intake
The snorkel.
is a big snorkel that goes from on top of the throttle body down the front of the car into the giant grill on the bottom.
Yep.
Well, when you hit the bumper, the next thing behind that is the air
and it
intake,
squishes it.
and it crushes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Restricts
And
it.
it's any little restriction will lose horsepower. So all these guys that checked up in the back,
Which there was a lot,
Preece,
Yeah.
Kyle Busch, all the guys that were in the back that had to check up for that first initial wreck that are playing bumper cars, we've talked about it. Back when these cars first got introduced to next gen, the restarts would be violent.
They were awful. Yeah.
Because you get a chain reaction of bumper cars and a restart, and those things were
You're
fucking
getting whiplash.
lead
Yeah.
blocks. They were just bouncing off of each other. It was painful to watch.
Yeah.
Now that they've kind of softened them up, guess what? Now that bumper, all the crumple zone is your intake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Larson, I'm sure, crushed that a little bit. Bowman, I'm sure, crushed that a little bit. It's any hit you see where they hit square
Yeah.
is damning for
And
the
it doesn't even
engines.
look like the car has damage.
But all three of the Hendrick cars that were decent
All just
choked away the
fade
race
at
at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bowman was out to lunch all day, and it's like you're a team that obviously you're one of the most well-funded teams in the league.
Yeah.
You're got all four of your guys in the playoffs. This is looking great for you. You won the regular season. Your other two guys are right there. Your fourth guy's not far behind. Like you're all in the fight. You're going to one of the team's best tracks. All four of the guys on the team have been good here. And you unload and you're all over the place. You're slow. And now you're going to the team's historically worst track,
Yes.
Gateway, which Larson has scrounged together two like 11th place finishes.
Yeah.
And he's the outlier on the team because the other three fucking suck there. And you're going to that. So now Bowman, who's below the cutoff line right now, he's going into probably statistically his worst track.
And then you've got
So-
Bristol after that, which
so
anything
Bowman's
can
going to
happen.
go into Bristol as a must win.
Pretty much. Most likely.
Let's hope Denny
Chase,
Hamlin's
he's
not
only
first.
single digits above the cutoff line right now.
He's 9
Yeah.
points to the good.
Yeah.
Chase could go into Bristol having to fight his way in.
Yeah. You could look at multiple Hendrick cars being out after
Yeah.
Bristol.
For sure.
The 9 and the 48, I think mathematically very easily
Yep.
could be out.
Oh,
Not
for
to
sure.
mention Bristol, Bowman blew up there in the spring.
That's right. Yep.
So who knows whatever's going on there, the tires eating themselves alive. Maybe if we get that race again, rubber going who knows where, you get rubber in the throttle body again.
Yeah. But then meanwhile, then you look back at last year and Larson led every fucking lap and
It's like the
Yep.
first round is the toughest, and it's like you guys show up to what should be just a clean cut, just mathematically, hopefully uneventful day.
Run
Yeah.
the
You
top
just
10. You'll be
choke
fine.
it on all four cars.
well, look at what Cindric did. Cindric ran like 12th all day.
Yep.
And he's going to be fine.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know?
yeah, because we're now going to
A great Penske track.
Penske's best track.
Yep.
Yep.
One of.
So now you got Bowman, SVG, these guys right along the cutoff line. Reddick knocked it out of the park at Darlington,
Yeah.
so he should be pretty safe. But you got 3 or 4 guys right around the cutoff line, Chase included, that are like, oh, fuck.
Well, not to
The
mention.
2, the 22, and the 21, all Penske cars, are all going to be really good at
Yeah.
Gateway.
And the 22 and the 21 are under the cutoff line. So if you're an SVG, a Chase, you're looking at, we have to race those guys,
Yep.
and they're going to probably be good. It's going to be a train wreck.
Yeah, you got to go to Gateway in Bristol and outpoint the 2, the 21, and the 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck.
Yeah, exactly. Couple little highlights from the race. Legacy cars. I don't know what the hell they put in the water there with Eric Jones, but that man,
And
he's Austin Dillon at Richmond.
He
Where
is
was the
Darlington
speed
guy.
at Richmond?
Yeah.
Legacy. I needed those points.
yeah.
Yeah.
Both legacy cars in the top 5 at the end to end the race. Unreal.
Third and fourth, right?
Third and fourth. Dinger, top 5. I mean, he was top 8 all fucking
Yeah, he was.
day.
He's always been like sneaky good at Darlington.
Yeah, it's a driver's track, and he's
Yeah.
a damn good driver. We brought it up briefly, but man, that lap 1 wreck with Barry, I heard it from I think Corey said it. You know, you trust that your guys have the heights set right when you sail it off into turn 1, and he hit those bumps, and that thing, I thought he just lost it, and then you could see on the slow mo, he bottomed out 3-4 times. He's on the
Yeah.
stop, and he's a passenger at that point. You're gone.
Can't do anything at that point.
It's just one of those things that's
That
like,
should have been much bigger.
oh my God, that I was hoping it'd be bigger.
that should have taken out half the fucking field.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there. My guy is in 29th fucking place.
yeah, mine's
And
23rd. So I would
there
take
is
it
a
too.
whole lot of playoff guys that I wouldn't mind seeing having a bad day in that fucking Hornets nest.
Yep.
And somehow Reddick, wheelman,
Dude, save of the year.
you want to talk about drivers? That thing should have been firewall deep on the right front.
That's the thing. So not only did he not spin, the fact that he saved it, straightened it out, and didn't overcorrect and bury the right front into
Him
the fence.
and Hocevar both did that
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah.
unreal. Like that should have overcorrected. Right front in the fence, upper broken, lower broken, day over.
Yeah, because remember, like, first 2 years of them, like, when you try to come back, they snapped and just sent
Yep.
it right to the right.
Yep. I don't know how that was an unreal
Like,
save.
they're getting
Yeah.
them now.
I thought until we got like a direct replay of the 45 car, I'm like,
thought he hit the wall.
He stove the right
Yeah,
front.
that's what I
There's
thought,
no
too.
way
Yeah.
he didn't.
Yep.
So amazing save by him. Unfortunate for Barry. Like we were talking about earlier, he somehow came out and set a new world record for lap time with that super legal race car that they have there. But yeah, shout out to the entire pack for not driving into that, but could have used
So-
5 or 6 playoff guys to get taken on that.
Yeah.
That would have been real sweet.
Now looking
Yep.
ahead, looking at the cutoff line. So we'll kind of go. I mean, obviously you've got Denny, Larson, and Reddick are all plus 30 or above. They're feeling good right now. Bubba and Byron are 25 up. Blaney's 22 up. Chastain's 21 up. Cindric is 12 up. Bell is 11. Chase is 9. And then SVG is basically pissed away his entire cushion. I mean,
Yep.
they once again, they kind of did like Bowman. They showed up with a garbage car. His fucking, that one line, this thing's trying to fucking kill me. Sorry about the language. Like, hey, Shane, it's okay.
I think
or
what
no.
they said was they're like, it's,
It's gonna
loose
get
right
better.
now. It'll get better once the sun goes down. He goes, it better fucking get
He's like,
better.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Sorry for the language. It's
And then
like,
like
Shane,
2
you're
seconds
fine.
later, he's like, sorry for the language.
That was funny.
Sorry, mate.
So then below the cut line, you've got Joey Logano -3. He could
Not
go
for
out.
long.
He's going to go out and win this
Yeah.
fucking week and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's -8. That's again completely livable. But if he ran like shit this week,
Yeah,
he does
I
it
don't-
again
I
this
don't
week.
think
It's
he's
Yeah, but that RCR can be good at
yes.
Gateway.
And then you've got Bowman and Berry, which honestly, the two of them tied -19 with Berry wrecking on lap 1 and Bowman having the day he had. I thought they were going to be 28 points down. So
Yeah, they
being
were
only
super
19
fortunate that the 20, the 12, the 9, like a bunch of these guys that should have put a gap on the cutoff
Yeah,
line
yeah.
all kind of meandered to mid 20s finishes.
So they should have been. I mean, you tell me that Josh Berry wrecks on lap 1. I'm thinking, oh, he's already in a must win. He's not at all. Couple guys have a bad day at Gateway. The two of them are right back in it. So
Yep.
very intrigued to see what happens there. What
yeah,
else?
like we said though, Barry has no history of being good at Gateway, but
Thanks.
now that he's seemingly in a Penske car,
yeah,
it
should be.
all signs point to yes, he's going to have a good day, but you never know. He
Yeah.
finished his one appearance here, he finished 36th. So Barry could go either way, likely going to have a good day. Bowman, he just needs to pray
Yeah.
at this point. Like I said, he's going to his worst statistical track. They were great up until the past 2 weeks. Now they're on the struggle bus, but they were very good at Bristol early in the year, so he can kind of rely on that to get
Yeah.
a bunch of points there. But
Yeah.
I mean, this thing ain't far from over. Our
No.
clear cut guys below the line, I don't think are clear cut
yeah,
anymore.
no, it's not.
I'm just hoping the fucking Chase and Carson Hocevar shit is done because if Hocevar fucking likes to get back at Chase next week.
Yeah, I don't think he will because that didn't affect his race too much.
Did you hear what he said on the radio?
No, I didn't.
I don't give a fuck who he races for. It's like they build your motors,
Yeah, I was
buddy.
gonna say they definitely.
You
build your
probably
motors.
should
Yeah.
care a little bit.
All right, so that
wanna
was
give it to him,
I
but-
mean, Darlington usually, honestly, never disappoints. And like I said at the start of that, I love it being the first race of the playoffs because how many years have we gone into this thinking we know how things are going to go, and then
Yeah.
we come out of it like, holy shit! When the year Kyle Busch blew up, you
Dude,
know,
yeah, what?
like that. I remember that year in specific. Like there wasn't a playoff driver that didn't have a problem that year.
Yep.
Like so, Darlington is just an awesome start to the playoffs. Whether you like the playoffs or hate the playoffs,
Yeah.
it always throws. There's never been a Southern 500 to start the playoffs where it's been like it went how it should have gone.
Yep.
We're always leaving there like, holy shit, you know.
I kind of think of Darlington in the next gens like fuel saving at plate races. If no one tells you what's going on, you're loving every second of it.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But once you kind of know that, oh, no one can pass, the only differentiating we're seeing is pit strategies,
Tires,
which
yeah.
aren't drastic. It's like the 45 and the 43 should have cleared the 19 by buses at the end of
did
that
you see the
race.
stat that if it was based off median speed,
Yeah, the
Eric,
40,
Eric
43
Jones
wins
was
by
like half a lap ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate because it's like it looks like good racing, but it's still not truly good racing.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
take it
of the
though
dirty
compared
air.
to some of the shit we have.
But I mean, Darlington is just, you can't hate Darlington. It's just, I wish the racing was a
Yeah.
little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to some questions here.
Do it.
Starting from the bottom, as usual, with Jet Daily. Them cheating Yoders.
Dude.
I mean, Toyota showed the fuck up this weekend. L98 Jake, how close this points battle is, do you think anyone will have a quote unquote bye to any rounds? I don't think so.
No.
This is, I mean, this is ridiculous. Now, if you want to talk the other series, yeah, Corey Heim and Connor Zilic pretty much have enough points to make it to the championship.
Allgaier is pretty close.
Allgaier is pretty close too, but yeah, no, not
Yeah,
in
but
Cup.
if Zilich wins the regular season,
Yeah, he's done.
he's lights
I
out.
think Cup. I don't think we're going to see like we've seen in years past, where remember when Chase won the regular
Yeah.
season and then fell apart in the playoffs, but still made it to like the round of 8 just based
Yep.
on how many
Just
points
on
he
that
had.
15 bonus
Yeah.
points.
I think it's because like
And he
if you
also
look
won
at the
stages that year
Yeah.
too.
if you look at the
Hasn't done
points in
shit this
Cup,
year.
like William Byron wins the regular season, gets all those bonus points, but Larson jumps him because he has more wins.
Yeah.
So it's like the guys who are getting high points aren't getting more wins.
Yeah.
So they
Nope.
kind of all even out
Yeah.
to an extent where it makes it much closer. If the guy who won the regular season championship won the most races, then he's going to have a massive head start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And you
because
look-
it got flip flopped because of race wins and stage wins and stuff like that, it kind of evens everything
And
out.
also with this race, I mean, this race just made it tighter because basically Byron shit away the 15 points he got
Yeah,
for
but it
winning the regular
resets every
season.
round.
And I know it resets, but I'm saying right now,
Yeah.
you know. Sam Valley 95 with a couple. I mean, we've talked about it all the time. Do you guys have any hobbies? Kyle's is frantically working on things he doesn't need to work on.
Yep.
Kyle's is stripping.
Kyle's is not sitting still for ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I have too many, and they're all a financial problem.
We all like Volkswagens and shit boxes.
Cars,
Don't like Volkswagens.
yes, you do.
Well, you used to.
You used to.
It was a fad.
Yeah, yours is just well, I wouldn't say more expensive, just easier to work on now.
Debatable.
Still own that
You take that. You do that transmission
What?
seal again yet?
truck,
or-
I'll do it eventually.
just in time to put it away.
I'll do it after I put it away.
There you go. I mean, we're all into cars. I play golf. We all kind of have a gun thing, but I'm not super into it. I just have them. I know you've gotten hard into it.
Yeah.
I snowboard. Used to mountain bike. Still could. Haven't though. Got
Got,
lazy.
got into kayaking recently. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm on my boat.
Yeah.
About to be a fisher guy, you know?
Oh, I
Top-
do it
top
all,
Fishing
baby.
under the stairs.
Guns, video games. I love movies and stuff like that.
Yep.
ATVs,
Yep.
snowmobiles, cars, trucks.
Not
Planes,
much,
trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, not much. Pretty
not
much.
into planes and trains.
I've recently caught the planetism. I
I just like using the flight radar.
I was
to see
working.
what's
I was
flying
working
over
next to the
my head.
airport last week, and every day on lunch, I'd just sit there and watch planes land. It was kind of fun.
I have to be over a Boston med flight path because they come over
Yeah,
my.
I'm over the
house all the time.
Dartmouth, so the main one for Manchester or for New Hampshire, the med flight. When they go they have one stationed at Manchester Airport, and they go to the Dartmouth Hospital out by Vermont.
Yep.
They go right over my fucking house every time at like 500 feet, and it's like,
Yeah, dude. Like I had the Coast Guard go by the other day, and I literally could count the rivets on the fucking panels. Like,
yeah. Sam Valley 95. Who do you think will be in the 7 car next year?
Sounds like Suarez.
Sounds like Suarez. I
yeah,
mean,
I mean,
I feel like that's an upgrade over Haley. To a little bit.
Suarez has more wins.
Yeah,
I like Haley. I don't think we've seen his full potential.
I don't think so either, but
because that team kind of
they
has
had so
been
much
a mess
shit
from
going
the
on.
start.
But I don't
Yeah.
think you're gonna see it there.
But I think Haley is showing up every week in game bridge schemes, and Suarez isn't. I think Suarez is going to bring Quaker State with them. He could
Yeah.
bring some of these Telcel and some of
Yeah.
these other
Yep.
companies with them that I think Suarez is just,
Coca-Cola.
yeah, he's going to bring in the
Yep.
shmoney, and he's going to outstep Haley.
Haley's getting the self-sponsored.
Yeah, Haley, go race trucks or Xfinity. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've talked about it a bunch of other podcasts. We've talked about it a little bit. This Ram deal is going
Yeah,
to
go run
be
Tricon.
massive.
There's going to be some names in that.
You're
And
going
they're
to
footing
see
the
some
bill for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to see some big names jump on top of that because they've talked about it on, I think, DBC. It's a straight shot to cup.
It's a foot in the door. Yeah.
You're skipping a level if you join that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You get into a Ram truck next year and you do as good as Heim, guess what? They're going to be in the Cup Series in a year or two.
Yeah.
They're going to be looking for Ram drivers to get in those Cup cars.
Yeah.
Sure will be.
So there's going to be a lot of guys. Justin Haley, you're friends with colleague. You're still homies with him. Get in that Ram truck.
Yeah.
Corey LaJoy, freaking Corey Heim. Fuck it. Toyota doesn't look too good for you.
Yeah. They
You're
they had a whole conversation about that on DBC.
You're
this
never
week.
going to race for JGR.
Nope.
2311
might not exist.
May not exist in 6 months.
Yep.
fuck it.
I don't think you.
If
do
I'm
you
Corey
wanna
Heim,
go to
if
Legacy?
I think he has a like I think Freddie said it on DVC that he has a pretty good contract set up with 2311. But if I'm Corey Heim and I'm looking at my options, I'm looking elsewhere.
And we've heard rumblings that 2311 and Sam Hunt Racing have deals
Yeah.
and this and that, but still sounds like Corey Heim might not have a full-time ride for next year. We know he's at a Tricon,
Yep.
but he may not have that full-time ride in Xfinity just yet. We know he's not going to Cup.
He ain't going to Gibbs.
So
Nope.
there's some guys out there like Ty Majeski. Screw it. You could be a Cup guy.
Yep.
Get in a Ram. Like there's a bunch of these guys. It's like you could
That's
be
gonna be
doing
the
bigger, better things.
That's going to be the fast track to Cup for some
Yeah.
of these guys.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Justin Haley, Corey LaJoy, Daniel Hemrick, these guys that kind of got shot out of the Cup Series potentially.
Yeah.
Haley's not officially out, but he could be.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yep. I agree
Why
with
not?
that.
Yeah, for real.
Guess what? You don't need that much sponsorship. They're fully funded by
yeah.
Ram.
Yep.
Yeah, they're literally footing everything for that venture.
Downriver Diecast with a handful. What is your dream place to record the podcast?
At the track.
Yeah, doing one live at the track would be fun. We've just never been able to
Yeah.
logisticize, if you will.
We could do
don't know,
B-roll
they-
this year, but that's
they-
about it.
Like Daytona Hall of Fame.
Yeah, something like that would be cool.
Yeah, or like in Charlotte at the NASCAR Hall
Oh,
of Fame.
screw that, dude. Dale Jr. is fucking Old West Town.
the Old West. Oh God, yes. Actually, yeah.
or
my,
live from
All
the
right, hold-
graveyard.
Hold on.
my dream place would be anywhere that Dirty Mo Media is paying us to do it.
We break into DEI and do the
Yes,
episode
in the
right
deer head
yeah.
shop.
in the
dude?
Deer Head shop.
Nah, that fucking place is haunted, dude. I don't know about that one.
Can't go back. It's haunted.
Dale, you got any opinions?
Yeah.
Fuck
Down,
Teresa.
Downriver Diecast again. What is your favorite type of pasta?
I don't really care.
I have one. I have opinions.
Chicken broccoli Alfredo.
No, I
what's
think
that
he means
normally?
like type of
Yeah, but
pasta.
that- what's
Isn't
that
that
normally?
the
Penne?
Ziti's? Penne? I think it's penne.
Penne
I
and
do
ziti,
like-
I think are the same.
I do like a
thing.
good linguine.
The Tubi Boys.
Oh,
I am a
linguine
huge
is really
fan.
good.
So growing up, I loved the thinnest you could get, angel hair. Like I wanted as thin as humanly possible. I discovered the thinnest pasta that exists, and it is so good. Trader Joe's. It's called, I think, Campanelli. It's like half the size of angel hair. It's
Barely exists
It's
pasta.
so good though. Like it takes fucking 3 minutes to cook a box of it, and it is
so funny.
unbelievable. It is so good.
I used to hate that shit because when I would break down aisles at the grocery store I worked at, breaking down is when you pull all the food
Yeah.
to the front,
Yeah.
you would just touch the box and you'd hear like,
Yeah.
like I just broke all of
Oh,
these
the-
just moving the
The
box.
ones from Trader Joe's are in bags, so
Yeah.
I don't know how the
Yeah.
hell I end up with noodles. But Downriver Diecast again. What driver do you want to see go to Junior Motorsports next year? So they're going to at least have the 88 open.
Go to Junior Motorsports.
I mean, we know the 88's
rumor
open.
is Christian Eckes is
Okay,
going over
I
there.
haven't heard that. That's cool.
I like Christian. He's cool. He seems really good. He was killer in that 19 truck last year. Just gonna throw this random name out there you've never heard us talk about. Corey LaJoy.
Let's get
Um,
throw Sheldon Creed in there, dude.
Shelly Bangers.
Get
dude,
Shelly
I would
Bangers in a
love
JR
that.
Rab car.
I'm not mad at it.
Dude,
Let's
I would
go.
love
Let's
that.
bring Parker out of retirement.
Ooh,
Well, I wouldn't mind Parker either.
PK would
He
be
can
good.
clearly do it.
Yeah.
Let me put a little bit of thought into this.
I'm surprised you're not just satisfied with Shelly Bangers, dude. I feel like he'd actually like
Jordan Taylor.
perform.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, that's good too.
I mean, I could see Justin Haley if he gets booted out of the 7 car.
I think he ends up back at Colleague, to be honest.
I see
do
that
too.
too. Downriver Diecast. Do any of you play fantasy football? No.
No.
I
don't
want.
watch it, don't play it.
I want to. So every single year for the last 5-8 years, I say no, I'm good. And then 2 weeks into the season, I'm like, fuck, I should have done that. I did fantasy hockey for a couple years. That is a nightmare because,
Oh, everyone gets injured. And
no,
traded.
fantasy football is you do it once a week for a couple days.
That's true.
Fantasy hockey, you have to check it every single fucking
Yeah,
day because somebody in your lineup is playing every single
I feel
day
like hockey and baseball are probably like the two
from
worst.
October to fucking season ends before the playoffs. So it's from October to March.
July.
Well, March because the playoffs start.
Oh yeah.
You're literally have to get on every day and see who's injured, see who's playing. Is this guy
Yeah.
playing? Is he not? But it was I did it for 3 or 4 years and it was fun, but I got out of it because I was like, this is just too much. At least with football, it's there's games on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, but that's it.
Yeah,
You
worst
really
thing is,
only have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Worst thing is possible bye week.
Yeah. And then the last one on Instagram from old Nathan Danforth. If $1,000 cash was dropped in your lap right now, what would you do with it? Spend it on Kyle at the Pink Pony Club. No, he doesn't need the
Bet it all on black, baby.
Probably put it down on a camper
There you go. I don't know what I would do. What do I need money
I'd
for?
go
or
buy-
a jet ski. I might buy a jet ski.
I'd go
Yeah.
buy a suppressor for my gun.
There you go. I don't know what I do. I don't have any pressing issues.
Yeah, probably jet ski.
I don't know what I do with it.
How about we each get 1,000? We go halvesies on the Dale couch for the new man cave in your house.
Ooh, there
How
we go.
about we just do our fucking beater cars challenge that we're talking about?
Oh, there we
True.
go.
'Cause
Yep.
look, dude, Cletus must have been listening to us because they popped up and
I
they just
saw.
started one from Nashville.
I
now.
am pissed about that.
I
'cause
didn't
they
watch
got
it,
a
but-
fucking
Vice
free
Grip
reign
Garage.
of Vice Grip's entire fleet.
Dude,
Yeah.
his fleet is insane.
I love Vice Grip.
I would
love
probably-
the
I would-
fact
I
that they
would-
were walking around his fields with these cars like this Trans Am they used for what was that beater challenge on Motor Trend like 4 years ago.
Yep.
Walk over, flick the key, it starts right up. Like, dude, how are you charging the
I know,
batteries
can we just find
in the 50 cars in your yard?
Can we just find this guy's house and just like snag a couple? He might,
I've tried. He's very secretive about his
he
house.
might not know where.
Honestly,
They'll
Cletus
listen.
and them, I love Vice Grip. I watch almost everything he does. Cletus and them showed like way more behind the scenes of Vice Grip's house than we've ever seen before.
Vice Grip's
He's got like
garage,
4 garages that he's never shown.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
like, what the fuck?
That El Camino is insane.
Yep, that one. The
All
El
right.
Cocaino.
El
Moving
Camino,
on to
yeah.
questions from Discord. We didn't really have many. We did have one. This popped up. Stephen James. He was asking us to help bring attention. Apparently, they're losing their local midget track.
Oh, that sucks.
He was posting it all over the place. I wish we could help you see more or get more attention to it, but I don't know how we're going to do that. I
What's
mean,
the
we're
name
pretty
of the
small.
track? Does it say?
Huntsville Quarter Midget Association faces potential closure in 2026. It's in Huntsville, Alabama. I read the story. It sounds like the town like raised their lease, changed their lease agreements, and everything was fine. And then government changed hands, and now those people like raised it through the fucking roof, and they're basically they want the land.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah, they want us all to probably like.
Yeah, and it's like and
Amazon.
it's one of those little quarter midget tracks. It's like a 32nd of a mile.
Yeah.
It's literally on a plot of land that's probably an acre.
So if you guys want to help out, I'm sure just looking up the Huntsville Quarter Midget
Yep.
Association, and you'll be able to find
So
it
check
pretty easily.
check that out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wish we had a bigger platform to help you, but we don't because 3 people listen to us.
I saw he's been on Twitter, on
He
our
was-
Discord,
yeah,
so
yep.
Yeah.
he's trying.
From Blaney's Burner, with the emergence of Briscoe, what does Ty Gibbs need to do to get over the hump to capture his first Cup win?
I don't know, just win a race. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what the hell.
Fucking
his
get
problem
over
is.
his ego.
That
Kid's
helps,
immensely talented, so just figure it out.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And then I think we had one in Discord
Yep.
or in the YouTube. Sam Valley, are you guys going to get the new NASCAR game? Yeah, the day it comes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bought a new Xbox so I could get that thing.
I've
Yeah.
literally already called out of work for it, dog.
Yeah, I'm so like I've said on here before. I love iRacing. I love I love like getting in our league races, and those are
Yeah.
fun and everything. But I don't like there's been days where I'm like, you know what, I feel like playing iRacing today, and I can't get myself motivated to sit down in the thing and start it up and look for
Yeah.
a race and see what's going on. Are there any good hosted races? Are there any good officials? By the time I get to that point, I'm already burnt out and don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to just sit on my damn couch and fire up Brad Perez and when I make him go to
Dude,
the
I
cup when
cannot
when
wait.
I make him a Cup Series champion.
And how do we make can we make custom schemes for that game?
I don't know. I'm hoping so.
Norm, we need to do.
But
make
I'm
the-
excited to just like
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be public custom
Yeah.
schemes. I think it's you kind of just do it on your own.
probably. But I'm excited to just kind of fire because I got into it last year when I got whenever I have a sports game, I've always been hard into the Be a Pro.
Yeah.
Or like the career mode, like you start from nothing. I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
like Dirt
I
to
did
Daytona?
it. Yeah, I did it with the college football game last year. I started off as like a 1-star quarterback and like ended up at some shitty school. And it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I always love those with hockey, the hockey games. I love starting. I've never been big in like I'm gonna be the Bruins and play the whole season. And see, you know, like that's cool and all, but I don't really like doing that. Same with NASCAR games. I like sometimes doing like I'm going to pick a guy and do a whole season. No, I like doing the career mode, especially some of the ones that got really in depth were like you had management things too. Like
yeah,
where
Heat 5, you can like manage. your
I
team
hope
and
they
stuff.
bring the popularity back into it, the rivals back into it.
I love that.
That
I
stuff
think
is fun. I think sports games, I'm kind of the opposite of you. I like more of the manager role.
Those are
because
fun
you're
too, yeah.
playing the entire time.
Yeah.
Hockey's different. NHL, you're pretty much on ice for most of the game.
yes.
NFL, it's like, I'm going to make a wide receiver. Hope he passes to me.
Well,
I'm going to
and-
make a running back. Hope they run it this
Well,
time.
and that's how it was with the college football game. I started as, like I said, I was like the 4th string quarterback. So the first season, I was just simming games, doing nothing,
Yeah.
not playing. and then I'd get in like 1 snap, and then the second year I'd get like 3 snaps, and then by the time I got to like the 3rd and 4th year, I was finally starting to play more. But I was like, what? I should have just started, because you could pick like your difficulty.
Yep.
And like you could start as the starter. And I'm like, that's just not as fun. And then like halfway through the second season, I'm like, that sounds more fun because this is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here going X, 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 X.
I always
All right,
like-
game's
Yeah.
over.
I always liked making custom players, giving them like buku stats and then
Well,
drafting them.
That's how everyone does it on like NHL Online. You'll end up against some guy with pink hair that's 99 and everything, and he's 7 feet tall, and it's like, what are we doing
But yeah,
here?
as far as the NASCAR game goes, I don't think it could be bad, to be honest.
I think what we're going
it's
to
done
end
by
up.
iRacing. I hope the UI and the AI are good.
A lot of the drivers have had like intel into it, like
Well, I
putting
think
their, like
what
putting
we're
forth
gonna.
their, like,
I think what I've heard a lot of
criticisms and
people
stuff.
say, and what I think we're gonna see is a lot like the college football game that came out last year. So that was the first one in like 15 years or
Yeah.
whatever. The first year back was really good. The second year though is when they really got to implement, and I think that's gonna be the
Yeah.
same with the NASCAR game. The first year is gonna be good, but it's gonna be there's gonna be stuff we still want, like you said, like the rivals and the
Yeah.
and the popularity and our fan engagement, kind of like Drafty Card does. Like if you
Yeah.
stop and sign autographs, your fan engagement goes up. I think we see that stuff next year.
Yeah.
I think right now it's going to be the base game. It's going to have a lot of the stuff we want, and it's going to have some shit we don't want, but it's going to be good enough. They'll be able to use that as their base for
Yeah.
next year, and they'll be able to really hammer out a lot
I mean,
of the.
it's iRacing. It's
I'm-
literally
yeah.
built
I want-
on
I
iRacing.
want-
They update it as much as they can.
I want
This game,
like
I feel like we're going to get more substantial updates just further apart.
yeah, I want like boost your fan engagement by going on the Dale Jr. download. Like that would be like shit
Yeah.
like that.
like
NASCAR,
NASCAR, I'm assuming you guys
That
don't.
would be so fun if they had like pre-recorded bits for Dale Jr.
Yes,
on the download.
that's what
and
they're-
you're
what
just,
I'm saying.
You're controlling the conversation. with
And
your
skip
fucking-
30, skip
your
30,
little
skip
AI
30.
character.
Oh, is there an ad break, Dale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like I think that it's gonna be shit like that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
go on door bumper clear and and your popularity goes up or down.
You pissed off NASCAR.
Yeah.
You're coming to the hauler.
I'm assuming you guys never never played Heat 5 like NASCAR
no,
Heat 5.
I never got.
No,
I
but
think the last NASCAR game I think I had was like Dirt to Daytona
So,
the
yeah, that's a
videos
good
I
one.
see
or
of
even
it
NASCAR Thunder.
blow my fucking mind. Because it's like every time iRacing releases something on Twitter, X, and people are like, oh, this looks like shit. And like, it's just like the negative comments are
Oh,
just
yeah.
overwhelming. And it's like, dude, you guys play Heat.
Heat looks awful.
It's not,
Shut the
it's-
fuck up.
It's not great, but it's what I have for
it
Xbox.
looks good. Like
Yeah.
visually, it looks unreal, but the gameplay looks fucking.
It doesn't
terrible.
look unreal. They did something. I feel like back in the day, you used to play and like, I know what track I'm at.
Yeah,
Heat, I feel like all the tracks look identical now.
yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
a little
Like
bit.
I just
But they do
think-
have what you're saying, like the fan interaction.
Yeah.
And like the management stuff. Like somebody like comments about how you're doing in the season. You can either be nice or you can be an
I
asshole.
remember that like
Like they
one of the-
have like your
Yeah.
like me every time. I don't know why, but for Kyle Busch it's always negative. Everybody else is positive. But like it tells you like per team, like you're neutral with this driver, you're good with this driver, you're friends with this driver.
I love the stuff like in the college football game last year when you're doing your like create a play or whatever.
Yeah.
There's choices you have to make. Like you'll get a text message and it's somebody, oh, we're going to a frat party tonight. Do you want to go?
Yep.
And like if you say yes, like, oh, you overslept for practice the next day, you've lost X amount. Or like, oh, I'll stay in and study. Oh, well, you passed this test, but now you have no friends. Like
Yeah,
this
your
score
friend
has,
level went down.
This score has gone down, but your academics level has gone. Like shit like that. I love that kind of stuff.
this
Like,
game, judging by the reception it's getting online,
Yep.
and like their initial questionnaire they kind of did when like they were kind of poking around, like, what are you guys looking for? Dirt to Daytona, I think, is the blueprint for this
It
game.
is.
I
I
love
agree.
Judging
that
by the
game.
fact that you start ARCA and work your way up through Truck
Yeah.
Xfinity Cup, I think Dirt to Daytona is the blueprint, and
Yeah.
that is, I think, renowned as like that's one of the first games that comes up when you talk about console
it's
NASCAR
one of the
games.
best NASCAR games. Yeah.
It's
Career
that
mode
in
wise.
08 or whatever, the one with might have been 05, the one with Ryan Newman.
Oh,
Those are the two NASCAR Thunder 05, I think.
The one where it starts with Ryan Newman,
Yeah, you're
like
racing him in
challenging
a
to in a
Viper.
Viper. Yeah.
Those are like, I think, the blueprints, and I think those are going to greatly motivate the team. And
Yeah.
obviously, it's iRacing. Dale Jr. is heavily involved. He's a fucking gaming nerd.
I mean,
He
the amount of
cares.
drivers is just
Yeah.
immense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
There it
think
is.
it can be
Can I
bad.
pick that up?
No,
I'm worried about bugs.
UI issues.
Back just cracked.
Yeah, like I'm curious
But-
about like the physics of like the car, like the wrecks and stuff.
I
'cause,
think
like,
that'll be good because it's iRacing.
That'll be
Yeah.
much better than anything I've seen out of Heat in the past 15 years.
Yeah.
I was thinking, 'cause Heat, you like hit the apron and like you're flying around.
yeah.
It's all iRacing. They literally took iRacing and they're just like, how do we make this on console?
Yeah.
And how do we make it more arcade
accessible.
physics wise?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
When
I
is it?
can't
John,
wait.
also just asked, what is it, the 15th?
October
14th or
I
15th?
thought it was like the 24th.
No, it's the. Help us. John, we're finding that out. Hold, please.
Yeah, I can't wait.
October 14th.
I
Dan is
do-
correct.
I do
Nailed
gotta
it.
go buy a fucking Xbox though.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You gotta buy a new one too.
Yeah.
You can't buy the Xbox One X.
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta get the
Xbox
Series
Series X
or whatever the
or
fuck
Series
it is.
S.
I got the X. I got the
burned goddamn $600.
yeah.
Correct.
I got the big boy.
Yeah, I do too. I went all out for it.
I'm excited between that and some other games coming out. If GTA 6 ever
If
comes
it ever
out,
comes out.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, the thing
Uh,
is, I'll buy a $600 console for NASCAR, and then I'll need a bigger one for GTA 6.
Yeah, right.
You need the GTA 6 edition. It's got 3 terabytes of a hard drive, and you need
that's,
all of it.
And that's to install half the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
You also have to buy an external hard drive. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
We did have
for
a little thing from that kid Noah Wright earlier, who I'm assuming is a first-time watcher, first-time listener.
Yeah, apparently we just popped up on his YouTube.
He
Thanks
popped
for-
up in, he had one hot take saying earlier about he was a fan of Johnson before he won his first championship, and he thinks that Petty and Senior got their 7 championships easier than Jimmy Johnson did.
Petty, I agree.
Petty, I agree because everything was a NASCAR race just
Yeah.
because he was there.
He was
I had
racing.
to explain that to my dad, who I was kind of surprised didn't know
yeah.
that.
His
I was like,
fir-
Dad, Richard Petty would literally show up to Hudson Speedway down the road, and because he was there, they'd be like, "This is now a NASCAR race."
This is
Yeah.
a Grand National race,
Yeah.
and he'd win. And yeah, I think Petty absolutely. I agree with Senior.
No.
No.
You got to think, Senior, the years he won all his
He
championships.
drove through how many
were
generations
the
of cars?
years that people would show up and just fucking shit would just explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go listen to Becoming Earnhardt and hear
Yeah.
what he had to go
Yeah.
through those first 2 years.
How many generations of cars did he go through? 3, at least 4?
3. He was in.
I
The,
mean,
he, so that when he
the
first
old-
started, he was in like what would be considered
the
like the
old-
Gen 2s.
Like the old Monte Carlo, right?
Well, like he was
Like
in.
the blue and yellow.
That was the big
yeah,
boy
he
cars.
started in '78. So
yeah,
just
so I mean, like,
Those were the
and what
big.
he won his final championship in '91,
94.
94.
94. That was Illumina.
Yeah,
So
think
that
about
would've
the
been
he
cars that he's gone through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
You gave Jimmy Johnson a car tomorrow where Chad Knaus cheated the shit out of it.
not to
and-
mention that Jimmy also did he ever win a full 36 championship? I
No.
don't think so.
I think it was
of his
all
were
like the chase.
All of
chase
his were
for the
chase.
race and all that shit.
Yeah, all of his were
Chase for the cup or whatever. it
do
was.
halfway decent, get into the chase, and then light it on fire for the
Yes.
last 10 races.
And
so
those were the years I
mean
stopped
Jimmy
watching.
Johnson.
I
Was,
literally got out
he
of the
was
sport.
amazing, and you can't
Oh,
take
I love
anything
Jimmy.
Yeah,
away
he's
from
a
him.
good driver. Yeah.
But it's so different. That's the fact that he won 7 is incredible.
Yes.
But it's a different type of 7.
Yeah, I
Correct.
agree 100%. So,
Yep.
all right.
And that's about
That's
it.
pretty much it. So, so we got Gateway this week. Hopefully, Kyle will be done with whatever he's doing. Maybe
Part-time
hopefully,
Kyle.
hopefully, he puts his pants back on before next week. Go follow us everywhere. So on Twitter and Instagram at @LucisFast_pod. Go subscribe to the YouTube at the Lucis Fast Podcast. I think we're getting closer and closer to 200 people that actually signed up for that. which
20,000?
Tell your friends, make your mom subscribe. Doesn't matter.
Tell your mom to subscribe. Even if you don't watch the YouTube, just go
Are we
subscribe
getting a
to
silver
it.
play button?
No, we'll never get that.
Only if we make it ourselves.
They're going to give us one for 200 followers. It's going to be a tinfoil play button. They're like, there you go, boy.
We get a letter that's like smudged and misspelled.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's actually a cease and
it's
desist.
just recycled Busch Light cans that we drank.
Yeah, it's a cease and desist. Yeah, so I am, we'll get the fuck out of here. I'm Dan Walker.
Norm Peltier.
Scumbag Steve,
Kyle sucks. See ya.
and we killed him.
Peace out.